Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the UFC 276 and WWE Money in the Bank. Watch along. Let's get this show started right now. Start. Yeah. What's happening?
What's up, SA?
We are live. We are watching UFC 276. Pay-per-view just started. We're waiting for the first fight here on the card. Pedro Munoz and Sean O'Malley set to kick things off. We're also watching WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which is happening at the very same time as UFC 276. It's a party, AJ.
It's a party, dude. Listen, did you tweet out this stuff?
Hold on. I'm about to.
Yeah, do it, man.
Tag you. I'm tweeting it out.
You're going to tweet it after the show's over.
Boom.
Live.
We're live.
6 hours from now.
We're officially live.
Let's see now. Let me refresh here. Just like today. We've had a long day, man.
Yeah.
People don't realize how long of a day we had.
And let's reveal. I mean, we could reveal while we wait for the fights to start. We're going to get Johnny North in here when WWE Money in the Bank is over. He's going to recap Money in the Bank. Right now we're watching Ronda Rousey in WWE, not the UFC. Ronda Rousey in the WWE wrestling Natty Neidhart. Natty's got a nice little rear chin lock going on Ronda right now.
Get the hell out of here. Come on, Ronda, man. She was impersonating you. She was walking with that baby, pretending she was you. She kind of looked like her a bit. At one point,
yeah, she did a good job.
You know, she did.
Natty and Ronda have been doing a good job with their feud. They've been trying real hard. They've been doing good promos on each other. It's been pretty good.
They've been doing each other very well.
Oh, boy. Take it easy. Take it
Dave,
easy.
Listen, man, just so everybody knows, we've been up. I've been with Dave pretty much since, like, what time? 10 o'clock this morning.
Early.
9:30, 10, somewhere around there. It's been a long day, man. We had a good time. A sweaty, hot time.
Yeah, but we're missing one of our buddies here because he's on his honeymoon.
He's on his honeymoon, man. 20th year. Woo!
Fred Garcia, our main man, got married this morning. It was a surprise wedding ceremony. AJ and I knew about it, but there were some people in the family that were not aware of it. It was a surprise, and we were there this morning at Freddie's for the wedding.
It was cool, man. What a cool wedding, man.
Fred and Genevieve getting married this morning. It was very cool to be there. Very happy to be a part of it.
It was Quebecois
nice.
Party, man. Like, I can't explain it, man, but it was just like these guys.
It was nice.
It
was a good time.
Everything was thought of, you know, like the picture frames, writing in the book kind of stuff, the ceremony. I couldn't hear much because my kid was going wild in the back, but that's another story. Little AJ was going wild, man.
Little AJ is a wild boy.
He's a wild boy, man.
He's just like AJ.
Then he decided to take like a superfly snooker, like dive off the swing set and land face first.
You all right?
Dude, I'm so
It's
tired.
a rough day for AJ, I think.
I'm telling you, man.
My kids are pretty well behaved.
I need some John Jones like medicine, man.
My kids are cool.
Yeah, Zebby was
cool.
like super.
Very cool.
What a quiet. Except he liked to take off his shirt. I was saying streaker all the time. For some reason, he likes to take off his shirt.
It was hot.
And show his abs, man.
It was
funny.
hot.
But he's funny,
He's got
man.
a good physique, man.
He
He's
does.
jacked. He's a jacked little 5-year-old. So we're about to see UFC 276 kick off. We've already seen a bunch of fights, a lot of finishes tonight. 3 submissions so far. It started off with Julia Stoliarenko over Jessica Rose Clark. Stoliarenko coming in. I put a little money on Stoliarenko. I thought she had the advantage here. She came in at a plus 135, cashing in over Jessica Rose Clark with a armbar, really nice armbar in the first round. Then we had Macy Barber beating Jessica I by decision. Jessica I, long career, calling it quits, deciding to retire. We've had 2 retirements so far. I think the biggest retirement would be Donald Cowboy Cerrone, who was submitted after a guillotine choke from Jim Miller in the second round. And Cerrone, a legend of the sport, anybody, anytime, anywhere, always down for a fight, has had some legendary performances in the UFC. He retires tonight after losing to Jim Miller the rematch of their fight where Cerrone actually won the last one by knockout. He gets tapped this time, and it seemed like near the end of Cerrone's career. But also, Jim Miller's no young man either. He's been in the UFC for a long time, but Cerrone deciding to retire tonight after his loss. Great fighter, legend of the sport. He'll go into the UFC Hall of Fame, no doubt. He's just one of those guys that he's been in there for big fights, and he was just one of the most active guys in the UFC at one point, just taking fight after fight and winning them and just kicking ass and doing really well. He had a great run from like 2013 to 2016. Those 3 years, he won a bunch of fights, beating Eddie Alvarez, Jim Miller, Edson Barbosa, John McDessie, Alex Oliveira, Patrick Cote, Rick Story, Matt Brown. Like he finished most of those guys.
Man.
He finished Cote. First guy to finish Cote.
And the thing is that we were lucky. Like I had the chance to see like Cowboy fight live, and you know what? That means a lot because to me, he's the legend of the sport. He's done so much. He's fought more guys in 1 year than some guys have had like in 10 years. It's not a joke. I mean, Cowboy Cerrone was always fighting, and every time he came to the octagon, he put on a show. And such a respectful guy, man. In the octagon, out of the octagon. I hope this guy finds some kind of like opportunity within the UFC. I think he deserves it. He's a well-spoken guy. I could see him doing some commentating, with DC or something like that. I could see that happening down the road. But I'm going to tell you something. Having the opportunity to see that guy fight live against Pat Cote, which was like, a teammate of mine, obviously it was a really tough one to go against Cowboy. But Cowboy leveled Cote, and that was the first TKO of Pat Cote's career. Pat Cote going into that fight was called the Granite Chin. You couldn't knock him out. You could hit him with a baseball bat, he wouldn't go down. But Cowboy Cerrone at that point was the Cowboy Cerrone that was dangerous. Coming into tonight's fight, I called it on Thursday. I said, you know what, win or lose, Cowboy's going to retire. And he's had a stellar career, man. Think about this. How many guys have fought like this guy? And he never said no, man.
That's what was really most impressive about him is that he always took these fights and he was always active. I'm seeing people in the chat talking about Money in the Bank. Yeah, Liv Morgan, Doug and Franco and Ryan in the chat talking about Liv Morgan winning Money in the Bank tonight. That was a big surprise for me. I was more surprised because Liv won against Alexa Bliss on Raw. She won in the six-woman tag on SmackDown this week, right? She got the fall, I think, over Shotzi. Liv kept winning, and usually when you win a lot on TV leading into the pay-per-view, you're not getting set up for a win on pay-per-view. That's just not the way it happens in WWE for the most part, but they broke that, putting Liv Morgan over and giving her the Money in the Bank win. I was surprised to see Liv win Money in the Bank tonight, but happy for her. She's somebody that's been steadily improving over the years. She went from bad to decent, and I think decent is pretty good for where she came from. You could tell that she put in a lot of work, and tonight she was actually pretty good. I wouldn't even say decent. I would say pretty good. That spot that she did where she was on the ladder and she had to tip the ladder over and land with her 1 foot on the top rope and then push herself back to keep the ladder standing, that took a lot of precision, and she has to hit it in front of thousands of people on live TV. It was really impressive. She did a hell of a job. I'm very happy to see the hard work pay off for Liv Morgan. I'm not the biggest Liv Morgan fan necessarily, because decent or pretty good isn't always enough for me. Like, I like excellent, like Asuka or Becky Lynch. Like, they're kind of at the height of their profession, so I like to see them on top. But you got to spread it around, and you got to make new people, and I think Liv Morgan deserved the Money in the Bank tonight. It was something that was well-earned, and I was happy to see Liv get the win. A little bit surprised. I thought maybe Raquel Rodriguez would get it, but I guess they're waiting for her. I just see Raquel Rodriguez as a future star. Like, I see Raquel Rodriguez as potential excellence, So I'm a big fan of hers, but I'm happy to see Liv get it, and we'll see what happens with Liv and the Money in the Bank? Does she chase Bianca Belair? Does she go after Ronda Rousey or maybe even Natty Neidhart? Nope, sorry, Ronda Rousey just beat Natty. So that match is over.
Look at her.
No, it's not going to be Natty, which, we didn't think it would be Natty.
Look at her. Hold that belt. Get up there, Ronda.
Ronda looks kind of
You
banged
can
up.
do it, girl. You
She's
can do it.
holding her leg. She
That's
looks
it,
kind of
man.
hurt. What's happening?
Come on, Ronda.
Uh-oh. Here comes Liv Morgan. Ronda looks hurt. Liv Morgan is cashing in Money in the Bank. Good God almighty. She's doing it.
Wow.
Oh!
Look at her, man. She looks so excited.
Sean O'Malley's about to get into the octagon.
Sugar.
But Ronda just went through a tough match with Natty Neidhart, and now Liv Morgan is cashing in the Money at the Bank.
2 sugars in the ring. Here we go. Come
Ronda's
on, Ronda.
got her in the
Bust her ankle, Ronda.
She's got her in the ankle lock.
That's it, Ronda. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Don't let her go,
Oh,
man.
my
Don't let her
goodness.
go. Don't let her squirm.
I like
That's it.
this.
Grab that ankle. Bust her ankle.
Uh-oh. Oh, imagine
Come
if
on.
Liv comes.
You got the figure 4
Cashes
there,
in.
Ronda. You got the figure 4 set up. Go for it. Go for it. Come on. She got like.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, boo.
She rolled her up. Liv just beat Ronda
Boo.
Rousey.
Yeah, but she was injured, Dave. Come on, man. Ronda looked injured. That's bullshit. That was bullcrap.
She just beat Ronda Rousey.
Wow, yeah.
Liv
yeah.
Morgan just beat Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
She's the new SmackDown champion.
Yeah, after a tough fight and everything, she comes and challenges her.
That's how Money in the Bank works, AJ.
I don't care,
AJ
man.
knows about MMA. He doesn't know about this wrestling stuff.
That was
O'Malley's
cool.
walking into the cage. I got Pedro Munoz, by the way, in this fight. I'm going with Pedro
Don't go against Sugar, man.
Munoz. AJ's got O'Malley.
Of course, man.
O'Malley is a heavy favorite, too.
He's got the pink hair going. He's looking good.
Ronda looked mad, but then she hugs Liv Morgan because she understands the rules of Money in the Bank. She knows.
Man, she should have been able to get out of that pin.
Is she going to attack her now? Attack her, Ronda.
Come on, give her a cocoa bunt. Come on, Ronda. Right here. Give her a rear naked choke. No, she doesn't. Wow.
Ronda
Respect.
does the baby face thing and just walks away.
Wow. Good for you, Ronda. Good for you. You should have broke her ankle.
Wow, Ronda limping away. Her knee does look kind of messed up. I don't know.
She
took a few tumbles in that
Yeah,
match.
no, that looks like a legit limp, man.
Wow. Ronda
Whoa.
Rousey
Maybe that's why it
limping
came to
away.
an end.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
think this was planned. Liv was always going to cash in on Ronda tonight. Wow. Liv Morgan cashes in her Money in the Bank that she wins in the opener tonight and beats Ronda Rousey and is the new SmackDown champion. Amazing.
Ooh.
Pedro Munoz making the walk right now.
Here we go, man.
Hugging his corner, about to
Everybody's
get into
hugging,
the cage.
man. Everybody's hugging.
What?
Come here, Dave. Let me hug you, bud. We're okay. We're cool. You know?
I don't know why that's happening, but all right.
Because everybody's hugging, man.
Everybody's hugging. Everybody's
Liv,
getting ready.
Ronda, Pedro. Don't vote for Pedro on this one. Dave did. Don't vote for Pedro.
I picked Pedro Munoz. I'm hoping he wins. I'm picking him to win. He's on the team.
Hey, talk
Dave
about
Parlay.
Pedro, Dave. Why don't you give these guys a little Dave Simon Garcia stuff that you were telling me, or you were showing me out on the balcony before?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're Spanish, man. It's like
I was
impeccable.
just saying, it's not impeccable. I'm just saying I could speak a few Spanish words. I know some Spanish.
So say something about like the UFC, man. Come on, ese. Ándale.
I don't really know what to say, really.
How about to my people, man? To all our
Mi
listeners.
gente.
Yeah.
Mi gente? You just want me to say mi gente?
Mi gente.
Es por mi gente. Todo es por mi gente. Todo.
To our buddy Pete, man.
Here comes
Jason.
Pedro Munoz plus 255, the underdog. Sean O'Malley minus 305, the favorite. AJ going with the big favorite tonight. I think Munoz is just a little bit more durable, a little bit more skilled. I think he's one of the better fighters that O'Malley has faced. And O'Malley will struggle going 3 rounds with him.
Yeah,
when Munoz
like,
doesn't go away. I don't think Munoz
and like
is going to
I
drop
told
off.
you on Thursday, O'Malley is 15-1 in his professional career, and 11 of those wins have come by knockout. So let's not forget that. Pedro's 35, O'Malley's 27. He looks good. He looks in shape. And, man, there's a reason for that, man. Sugar ain't nothing but, like, the real deal, dude.
I'm not sure.
I mean, anything could happen, but I seriously doubt it. This could be a fight of the night, man. If it really goes the way that people are expecting it, it could be the fight of the night. Look at him. He's 5'11". Pedro, I think, is 5'6", if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he's got everything from reach to height to leg reach. I mean, the guy has everything.
Yeah.
And Pedro's not a great grappler either, you know?
He's pretty good.
He's all right.
AJ really doubting Pedro Munoz in this fight. That's okay.
It's okay, man.
I mean, O'Malley is pretty good,
Pedro.
but I don't know. I think a lot of it is hype. I think a lot of it is talk and flash. But he's definitely skilled. Like, you know, he could win. He could knock out Pedro Munoz in this fight. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, but he's lost 4 of his last 5.
I don't think you're giving Pedro Munoz enough respect.
But if he doesn't win tonight, man, he can have... Listen, there could be talks for him to be, like, out of the UFC. He's lost 4 of his last 5, man. This is, like, a must-win for Pedro. And when it's a must-win, there's a lot of pressure on you, man. You're going to be committing a lot more because you want to try to end this as fast as it can. Or, you know, to go to the decision is not enough.
We'll see.
We'll see, man. Here we go. Pink Sugar in the house. Look at the size of him, Dave. He just like towers, poor Pedro.
Here we go. O'Malley and Munoz.
They're both wearing like ankle supports, if you notice.
That's true. What's that about?
I mean, generally, if it's a Muay Thai fight, I could see a lot of these, like, the ankle supports and whatnot. But generally, man, when you're wearing ankle supports, there could be some, like, question mark.
Well, they're both wearing them, though, so question marks on both sides.
But Sugar tends to wear it a lot, but I haven't seen Pedro wearing them. But we'll see.
Still very tentative in the first round.
Let's see how the kicks go. Look at the crowd, man. There's a huge crowd there, eh?
Oh, that's WrestleMania.
Oh, it's WrestleMania.
They're just showing highlights. See, Munoz throwing those leg kicks. That's what I was expecting from Munoz. A lot of leg kicks to slow O'Malley down.
But listen, man, those kicks are ineffective at all. They're just kind of like, sort of like these axe kicks, and they're not going anywhere. That one was effective.
That was a good one.
Yeah, when you're kicking on the outside, getting on the lead leg of O'Malley, man, that'll make a difference over time. See, but every kick he's throwing, he's missing.
I don't know. He landed a couple there. Munoz,
but
O'Malley fires back with a good leg kick.
He's going straight to the ankle, so he might know something. If you notice, O'Malley's kicks are low. From the shin down to the ankle, that's where he's marking his shots. Anyways, man, our buddy Jeremy Prophet is out there, man.
Yeah.
Jeremy!
He's out there in Vegas enjoying the UFC International Fight Week.
Man, he was taking photos with everybody, man.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Prophet is like, he's a champion, man, in wrestling.
He's bigger than all the light heavyweights in the UFC he's taking pictures with. He's like way bigger than all these guys.
Man, he looks in
I'm
great
seeing
shape,
Jeremy
man.
next to these guys. I'm like, Jeremy's so much bigger than like Derek Brunson. Saw a picture of Jeremy next to Derek Brunson.
Yeah.
He looked huge next to Derek Brunson.
And the thing is
I was like, wow, Derek Brunson's a big guy, man. Jeremy's just gigantic. It's fantastic.
Good for Jeremy, man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Like, if he's listening, man, keep us informed. Let us know some good scoops.
Wrestling Uncensored started with me and Jeremy. It was me and Jeremy that started the show, and then Johnny North came in later on. But the show actually started, it was me and Jeremy Prophet.
Listen, man, they're both champions, man.
They're both great wrestlers.
Both pro wrestling champions.
Good friends of mine. I like them both.
And they're both beasts, man. Super nice guys.
Yeah.
But he's there live, man.
This round, man, I don't know. O'Malley's not landed too much.
No,
that was a nice little right hand. But he hasn't landed that much so far. Neither has Munoz. It's a tight round. It's a tight round. We're 3 minutes in, and it's a pretty tight round here.
But O'Malley's like everything that he's. Oh, was that a low blow? A low blow on O'Malley, man. Hit him in the popsicle.
He kicked O'Malley in his balls?
Right in the
O'Malley kicked Munoz in his balls.
Yeah, Munoz is he's deflated a bit there. Look at him.
Well, O'Malley
take your time, bud. You got up to 5 minutes.
He couldn't get any clean shots off, so he's like, you know what?
No,
how about a ball shot?
Listen, man, a ball shot is always like. Let's see if it's really a ball shot.
Down.
Let's see the slow motion here. There we go. No, man, that's not a ball shot.
Yeah, man, his heel's in the balls.
He hit him in the freaking belly button.
Balls.
No way. Look at this angle.
Heel right in the balls.
Listen, how big is his dick? Does it go all the way up? No way, man. That is bullshit. I'm calling bullshito.
How small is yours that's not in the balls?
Dude,
What's
up to
going
the
on?
belly button, man. What is he? Like John Holmes? Cherry tomatoes, man.
Got you there. That was
I know,
a good
dude. It's what happens. The older you get, Viagra becomes
what?
a possibility.
All right.
Either or, you know that was a bullshit call, man.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think he kicked him right in his
Whoa, O'Malley.
regions.
Straight jab right to the face.
That was a nice one for O'Malley.
See, and that's the thing. Everything
best
that
punch of the
O'Malley's
round.
throwing. No, he's been throwing some nice ones. They're always landing, man. And that's the thing. Like, Pedro's like throwing the kicks, missing. See? He's short on the
Pedro
kicks.
just landed a kick right there.
Well,
Did
dude,
that not land on his leg?
It didn't land, man. It was short. That's what I'm saying. It looks like, but it
But
was
it
short.
hit him in the leg, right?
No, it didn't.
Like
man.
his leg connected on
no, it
O'Malley's
didn't-
leg?
Did not
You're
connect.
saying it didn't connect?
It didn't connect.
Did you not see his leg touch the guy's leg, though?
No, but
What fight are you
I'm watching the same
a
damn
different fight?
dude. From that angle, it looks like it touched. He did not touch. That's why I said it called it.
So you're
he's
saying the
kicking
camera
short.
angle is deceptive?
No, I'm just saying that he didn't hit the leg. It was just short. He was like throwing. That's the thing with Pedro. He's throwing a lot of stuff, especially the kicks, and he's missing a lot of them.
I think this has been a very close round.
Yeah, it's. You see, again, he did the same thing. He throws that kick. It looks like it touches, but it does not. Whoa, spinning back kick by
That didn't land at all.
That landed by Pedro.
Munoz just landed another leg kick. O'Malley just hit more air trying for a jab. I don't know. I think Munoz is winning this round.
No, come on. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave.
AJ will never give this round for Munoz. Never. He won't give any round for Munoz, even if Munoz clearly wins like 10-8.
No. What's up with the dancing there? They're both spinning back. Did you see that?
If Munoz knocks out O'Malley, AJ will still think O'Malley won.
That was a close round, man.
Very close first round.
No doubt about it. But the edge went to O'Malley. He, we'll see the strike count. And I'm pretty sure I'm right, dude.
I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. First round in the books between O'Malley and Munoz over in WWE World. It's the men's Money in the Bank match about to start. So this is the main event for the WWE.
Go back, Dave.
The ring announcer?
Yeah, who is that?
Her name is Samantha Irvin. She's a ring announcer for WWE.
Thumbs up.
So we're down to the main event here for WWE's Money in the Bank. Johnny North is going to join us at some point here during the watch along to talk a little bit about Money in the Bank and his thoughts on the show. We got Munoz and O'Malley here, round 2. About to start.
You know, you forgot the coffee and the freaking...
The coffee's coming. It's
a
ready.
watch-along party,
It's
man.
ready now. I'll get it for you after this fight.
We can't have any more Uncle Benny's wine because my great uncle unfortunately passed away. So generally our watch-along parties consisted of Uncle Benny's wine. Those were some good days, Dave.
Yeah. We've got round 2 now, O'Malley and Munoz. I don't know. I'm scoring the first round for Munoz. We've got Twitter scores coming up, and most of the Twitter scores are going to Munoz. I just saw 2 in a row for Munoz, 3 in a row for Munoz. Everybody scoring the first round for Pedro Munoz, as Dave did, but AJ, of course, scoring it for Sean O'Malley for some reason, probably because he picked him on his parlay.
Yeah, did you see the guys that said 10-9 for Pedro?
Everybody.
Those guys are questionable to begin with. Come on!
You're too much. You're too much.
They're questionable.
You're questionable. I think if anybody's questionable, it's you at this point.
There you go, Sugar. Show him some love. Ooh, did you see that spinning back kick just sailed over Pedro's head? That was close, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Close doesn't count.
Close doesn't count, bud.
Munoz continuing to land those leg kicks. There's a lot going on right now. I got Money in the Bank in front of me.
There's so many people at this fight, man.
I've got Munoz and O'Malley going on.
Noah would love this. Austin Matthews is in-house watching the fights.
Who's that?
Austin Matthews, man. Toronto Maple Leafs.
Steve Austin?
Steve Austin, the Bionic Man.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, I'm talking about the Bionic Man. That was a great show.
All right.
The $6 million man.
Seth Rollins in his very cool jacket. He's got such crazy gear. Look at this cool jacket he's wearing.
Where?
Look at this guy.
Damn, is that nice?
Yeah.
It looks like Liberace.
You would love to wear that jacket.
I would wear it, man. 100%.
Of course you would.
Look at that. That's style, man. That's style. Look at this guy. He's a mix between Harry Potter and Liberace.
I mean, he looks like a star. Nice kick from Munoz to the body.
Boom.
Yeah, nice little left hand from O'Malley. I think he popped Munoz in the eye. Munoz looks like he's got a bit of swelling in his left eye.
I'm sure O'Malley's corner told him, like, you got to start, like, pouring it on.
Another leg kick landed for Munoz. O'Malley's having trouble landing on Munoz. Munoz is tricky. Switching stances, moving around, landing those kicks, throwing all sorts of different kicks at O'Malley. And O'Malley's not too sure how to respond.
Oh.
Nice jab from O'Malley.
Yeah, he dropped his hands and caught him.
But Munoz is really tough. You know, it's going to take more than a couple of jabs to put him down, to stop him from pressuring. You know,
he got poked in the eye. Munoz. He just got poked in the eye again.
O'Malley did, you think?
No. Pedro got
Munoz?
poked. Yeah.
Oh, he poked him in the eye.
Yeah, he got
Man,
poked.
O'Malley's cheating all over the place here. What's going on?
C'est la vie, man. I'm calling Bullshito on this one too, man.
Pause in the action here.
Let's take a look at this. He poked his own eye, man.
Hold on. No, that's O'Malley's face right in his
he did. Okay,
hand right in his face. Open hand. Yeah, Munoz got poked in the eye big time there. His eye is like...
Can he see?
He can barely see. I don't think he can see. Both his eyes are shut at this point. It doesn't look good.
Is this a Bilal moment, man?
This does not look good.
Let's take a look at this. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he did get the...
he got...
the marshmallow squeeze there.
It looks like he poked both his eyes. Man, he was just...
Listen, man.
He was like, this fight's not going my way.
Pedro's not looking too good, man.
No, Pedro's looking like he's blind at this point.
He's like...
both his eyes are shut.
Yeah. That doesn't look good, man.
Doctor's checking on him. It's not looking good.
Are they going to call this, man?
I don't know, man.
Are they going to call this?
How do you let him fight like this? Look at him. He can't see. He can't open the eye at all.
What's he going to do with that little cloth, the doctor?
Nothing.
This is going to help you. It's the magic cloth from Yan. He can't see.
It's not good.
This doesn't look good.
This does not look good.
This does not look good.
I think they're going to call this fight a no contest at this point.
Oh, man, this doesn't look good for the 276 to start like this. Come on, Pedro.
I mean, I don't think Munoz can continue. Look at him.
If you were Cowboy Cerrone, you'd still keep fighting.
Dude, he can't see. He got poked in the eye.
It's done. It's done. I think it's done.
It's done.
It's done. They're going to give him 5 minutes?
He can't see.
It's done. It's
over.
Disqualification, man. It's done.
Disqualification or no contest?
Come on, man. That sucks.
Does O'Malley think he won?
I think he won, yeah.
O'Malley didn't win.
Well, I don't know what's... I
O'Malley
think
can't win.
In his mind, he thinks he won.
He didn't win. That's not like a TKO. O'Malley,
here we go.
He looked like he was maybe celebrating after that.
That's what I was thinking,
It was weird.
man. In his mind, he thought he won.
Okay.
Man, that sucks. But not a good way to start, like, the pay-per-view. Like, if you're going to win, man, it's one thing. If you're going to lose, it's another. But, man, when it comes to a disqualification, it sucks.
Wow. So I don't think it's a disqualification. I think it's probably going to go to a no contest because I don't think that was on purpose. I don't think it's going to be disqualification. If it is, it'll be a win for Munoz, technically. But I think it's going to wind up being a no contest. They're not going to go to the scorecards because they would have gone to the scorecards if we were like midway through the third round. But we're midway through the second round. This is likely going to be called a no contest.
Man, you know what? Looking at the replay, it doesn't look as bad as Pedro's making it seem. I'm telling you.
Dude, he can't see. You think he would? He's winning the fight. You don't think that he would want to continue? He's winning.
I know, bud, but
he can't see. Look at his eye. It's still shut. He can't open that thing. Poor guy. That sucks, man.
Damn.
It's how it, it's how it goes
Remember
sometimes.
Bilal when he got poked?
Yeah, that was really bad.
That was really bad.
Eye pokes are bad.
But they were like that was a really bad eye poke, and Bilal really like dropped it. He's like, no. He really like you can feel the pain. I'm not feeling no pain from Pedro here, bud. I'm not feeling no pain.
Oh, just because he's selling it a different way.
Like the nut shot was like already questionable. What happened?
I want to hear what's Buffer saying. No contest. No decision. Whatever.
Yeah.
No contest, no decision, whatever you want to call it. It's like the fight never happened.
So how does that fall with like our picks?
It's a push.
So it's a push, man.
It's a push.
So it's good for you and it's good for me, man, at this point.
The parlay is still alive for both of us.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Bet99.com, code ringside.
I do have an 8-fight parlay actually going where I bet $2 to win 153.
Oh, look who's there, Dave.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson's in the house.
Boo.
Hey, don't be like that.
What do you mean?
Passion of the Christ, man.
Fuck the Mel Gibson forever. Piece of shit.
Who's
garbage
that?
jabroni.
Oh, hello.
Valentina.
Oh, look.
Valentina the Bullet is there. Valentina Shevchenko.
Doesn't she look great?
She's the best.
Now, that's just passion right there.
Did you? Oh, Chris
Who's
Pratt.
that?
It's Chris Pratt
Who
from
is that guy?
movies.
Who is that guy?
He's an actor. He's in a lot of movies.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he used to be in Parks and Recreation, and now he's in all the movies.
He's
all the big
he's
movies.
No Mel Gibson, dude. I know Mel Gibson.
Oh, man, Mel Gibson, he hates Jews.
What?
Yeah, you never
He's
heard
Jewish
that?
himself,
No,
man.
he isn't. That he's a bad guy.
His first
Mel
name is
Gibson.
Mel.
I don't like Mel Gibson. That's racist.
No, it's not, man.
Hold
all
on.
the
What's
Jewish
happening
guys
in
I know
Money
are
in the
Mel.
Bank here? What? They're adding somebody to Money in the Bank?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, they're adding somebody to the Money in the Bank match.
Who is it?
Who is? Theory?
Who the hell's that?
The guy who just lost his U.S. title earlier in the night.
Why?
They just put Theory. He lost to Bobby Lashley. He lost his U.S. title to Bobby Lashley earlier tonight. And now he enters the Money in the Bank. Gee, I wonder if he'll win.
But why? What was so exciting to like? It made it like a.
Yeah, they tried to act like it was a big deal.
Yeah,
like
like
maybe
a big
somebody new or somebody that we haven't seen in a while. But no, it's just Theory. And all the competitors, all the guys that are in the ring, like Drew McIntyre and Riddle, they're
all
like,
laughing.
Eh,
Yeah, they're like, what?
why is he here? So Adam Pearce came out and he's like, "Oh, Theory's in the match now." And it's like, well, okay.
He's talking shit too. Like
Theory lost to Bobby Lashley earlier tonight, which was kind of a surprise because it felt like they were pushing Austin Theory in a big way, and then he just loses to Bobby Lashley, loses the U.S. title. But maybe they're taking the U.S. title off of him so that he could do something even bigger.
That's a fizzler, bud.
That's weird.
And I don't watch wrestling that much, and I'm telling you.
And when they throw in a guy like that, that has no reason to be in the match, it really makes it seem like he's going to win the match, you know?
Yeah, and if he wins...
And now going into this match, as the match starts, you're like, well, I'm not that interested because it feels like Theory's going to win now because why is he here?
What? That guy's going to win? Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
No way, man.
Oh, for sure. Theory's winning.
I hope he gets knocked out.
I'm going to say Theory's winning for sure because, why else did they put him in this match? Yeah, Theory's 100% winning. That's stupid. Why?
That's a bad theory. Dude.
Well, that's just like a last-minute decision where they're like, who should win Money in the Bank? I don't know. How about Theory? Yeah, okay, let's do that. We want to push him. Let's give him Money in the Bank.
Look at this guy.
This guy's like 7 foot something.
Damn.
Omos? Yeah, he's gigantic.
Man, that's. Look at Omos. What are you going to do with that ladder, bud? What are you going to do with that ladder?
Seth Rollins is there. Omos is there.
Oh, he's picking up the ladder.
Come
on.
You know Riddle is it? Matt Riddle?
Yeah, Matt Riddle,
He used to fight in the UFC.
Yeah. Of course.
He's in WWE now. He's in this thing.
Good for him.
A lot of ex-UFC people here in the WWE show. Ronda, Riddle.
Brock Lesnar. CM Punk.
I'm going to go get some coffee.
CM Punk, man? Let's give him some credit, man.
Yeah, of course.
And CM Punk, man, at least he was able to back it up, man. Who's that guy I didn't like that was talking trash to CM Punk?
Corey Graves.
Oh, I don't like Corey Graves.
Nobody does. If I go get coffee, can you hold down the fort here?
I'll hold it down. What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. How about you talk about Robbie Lawler and how much you think he's going to beat Brian Barberena, and then I'll come back and tell you that Brian Barberena is going to win. He's on my parlay too, right?
Is he?
Yeah, I think I did a 5-fight parlay for the main card.
Yeah.
I'll show you the graphic. We can all take a look at Dave's and AJ's parlays for the night. Where is?
There it is. Look at that. Look at that graphic. Wow.
Nice. Who did that?
That's a nice one, man.
Who did that?
It's got to be our PR mark, man.
It wasn't you? I thought you did.
You think AJ has time for all this stuff?
Yeah.
AJ is too busy at a wedding, man.
Oh, you didn't do this graphic? Mark did this graphic? Really? I thought it was you. It was Mark?
It's got to be.
Thanks, Mark. Well, you don't know if it was Mark?
I mean...
Well, who
I don't want
was
to let the cat in the bag, dude.
Why not?
We have a whole team behind it.
Was it just Mark or was it you?
It was a little combination of both.
Okay.
What to put, you know?
Anyways, whoever did the graphic, thank you. I don't know who it was.
PR Mark.
So there's Team Dave. I've got Adesanya, Volkanovski, Alex Pereira, Brian Barberena, and Pedro Munoz. That Munoz fight is a push because it ended in a no contest. AJ's got O'Malley, Lawler, Pereira, Volkanovski, and Adesanya. So right after this fight, AJ, we've got all the same picks.
Yeah, man. And you know what? It's great because yours is a plus 2,995.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. I mean, your payout is
big.
Big.
Yeah.
You know, mine is not bad either, man.
Not bad.
I'm at plus, what was it? 711, man.
Yeah. 771.
Oh, 771.
Yeah,
you know,
pretty
it's
good.
not a bad payout. But listen, man.
All right,
I'm looking
Barberena's
forward
making
to this
his walk.
fight, man.
I'm going to get coffee
Barberena, man.
for us both so we can stay awake during this.
Oh, here goes the ladder match.
Yeah, tell us about the ladder match, AJ.
First of all, that Theory guy, I hope he gets knocked out. Like, now. All right, guys. The show is over. See you later. Kidding, man. So, anyways, yeah, like, I don't know what the hell's happening here. Theory's taking a good beating. Oh, look at him go. He's nice. Whoa, whoa. They're fighting to see who's going to give him a beating. That's the way you do it. Nothing like chest punches from behind. Oh! They're both going at it. They're going to tenderize this guy. Oh, he's looking like tenderize. His chest is red. Uh-oh. Here we go, man. So what's the comments out there, guys? We were talking on Thursday, man, and it was crazy. I was looking at the pre-conference with all these guys. Barberena came in wearing like these overalls, nothing else. Talking, with Robbie Lawler. Pretty respectful because Robbie Lawler, man, he's a warrior, man. This guy's been around forever. And to be honest, man, he's coming to the end of his career. I took Robbie Lawler for the win here. This guy's the only fighter to win 3 consecutive Fight of the Year awards. The guy is amazing, man. He's been a beast since the mid-2010s. The guy's always been, like, on top. He beat Nick Diaz at UFC 266, man. How can we forget that? That's the thing with Robbie Lawler, man. When he comes out to fight. No matter what, you got to almost kill this guy to beat him. And he looks in great shape. He knows his career is coming to an end, and he wants to win and walk away with a big one. We saw Cowboy Cerrone, like, retire tonight. The guy, a legend in the sport. Robbie Lawler, another legend in the sport. And I can see this tonight, man, happening. That Robbie, win or lose, man, I have a feeling, a strong suspicion that he's going to retire, man. I called it on Thursday that Cowboy Cerrone was going to be, like, retiring. I knew it, man. You can only go so far, man. The wear and tear on these guys. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Dave brought me a nice coffee. And a cookie. God knows what's in that cookie. Let's hope it's none of those magic stuff in there, or else AJ is not going to be doing good tonight. He's going to have to sleep here, which I don't mind, man. But we need Freddie, because Freddie, first of all, like, if you didn't hear yet, Freddie got married today. Me and Dave have been at Freddie's wedding since 10 o'clock this morning. Yeah, go figure. A 10 o'clock wedding, man. Italians don't happen until about 6 p.m. at least. But anyways, what was I saying, Dave?
Who knows?
Man, who knows what the hell. But the thing is that Freddie, man, great wedding. I was trying to talk about Robbie Lawler. I'm saying that if he wins or loses, I have a feeling he's retiring tonight.
I could see it.
I'm telling you, man. Cowboy Cerrone, man. I mean, a lot of these guys it's the end of their career, man. A lot of wear and tear. You know, a lot of mileage, man. How long can you go, man? Like the body, like the mind. I mean, you got to remember.
The guy was a champion at a point in his career where nobody expected him to be a champion. You know what I mean? Like, when Robbie Lawler was in, was it Strikeforce? You never thought that he would come back to the UFC and become the champion. You know?
Never.
Like, when Robbie Lawler, the guy, he was fighting in Strikeforce. I remember watching him. You know, he lost to Jake Shields. Then he had that great fight with Melvin Manhoef. He knocked out Melvin Manhoef. Then he lost to Babalu. Then he beat Matt Lindland. But then he lost to Jacare and Tim Kennedy back-to-back. He beat Adlan Amagov. Then he lost to Lorenz Larkin. And that was his last fight before going into the UFC. Like, before going into the UFC, when Strikeforce got bought out, he had lost 3 of his last 4 fights. And then he went on a 3-fight win streak. Fought Johnny Hendricks, came close to winning the title, went on another win streak, became the champion. Like, at one point in his career, like in Strikeforce in 2010, you thought, oh, he's
done.
He's done. And then all of a sudden, in 2014, he's a world champion. Like, he's had a really weird career
but the guys he
that
was
very
fighting,
few guys have.
Dave, but the guys he was fighting in Strikeforce, I mean, they were no joke. Babalu, man, was like
a
beast, man.
No,
that guy
but in 2010, Babalu was not.
He was still dangerous. Dave.
Well, yeah, obviously.
You know, that's the thing. Look, you know, you learn from your mistakes, you know, and you get better. And the game evolved, right? That's the thing with Robbie Lawler. He didn't just stick with like one camp. He just evolved as a fighter, and that's what makes a difference. In fact, we were talking about that today because these guys, you know, are so well-rounded, man. They're just one mistake away from a win, really. It's really hard to call nowadays, the fights.
This fight is a pick'em. Minus 110 on either side. You got Robbie, I got Barberena.
And Robbie looks good, man.
Uh-oh.
What? What's happening with the ladders?
They're doing that thing where they bury the giant in furniture. They're burying Omos under a pile of ladders in the Money in the Bank to take him out of the match. Rest in peace, Omos.
Look at the ladders they're throwing on that poor guy.
He's all right.
Talk about steel splints he's going to have. Uh-oh. Look at this, man. He just got clocked with the ladder.
Here we go. Barberena and Lawler. The fight is about to start. There's so much action.
Oh, he's climbing the ladder,
right,
Dave. He's going to get the box. Punch him in the nuts. There you go. Elbow. So the thing with Robbie Lawler, he's a shorter fighter, but he has a longer reach. And that's what I'm saying, man. I think it's going to work for him against Barberena. He's going to get inside that pocket, and he's going to drop that heavy right.
I'd like to see him win. I just feel like he's so close to the end of his career, and Barberena is further away from the end of his career than Robbie is. You know, I just feel like Barberena might have a little bit more left.
He's a veteran too, man.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough fight. And I hate picking against Robbie because of that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad.
That's like me going against, Maya or something like that. It's
yeah, I don't want to pick against Robbie Lawler, but, you know, he fought Nick Diaz in his last fight, and he didn't have an easy time of fighting Nick Diaz, and Nick Diaz hadn't fought in 5 years. So
Robbie's throwing some beautiful punches, man. He's got on the inside, got nice body punches. He threw that right, like I said, and was on the mark. Barberena got stunned, and Robbie looks good. Look at those punches,
I think somebody's going to sleep in this fight, though.
Yeah, Robbie's looking to put this guy away, man. Wow.
Could be dangerous.
That left hook was, right on the mark. Robbie's looking good, man.
But he's, what, 40?
Yep.
It's tough.
Technically, he's still a young spring chicken, man.
Barberena with a heavy right. But Robbie's still coming forward. Couple punches from Barberena stunned Robbie. Barberena's firing back. This could get dangerous here. This is a firefight. These guys are going at it. Oh. Big right hand from Barberena. Robbie fires back. These guys are throwing.
Man, that's crazy. Nice body punch.
Body punch from Barberena. Oh, man, Barberena's landing some good shots now. Robbie's still coming forward, though. He's doing all right. Oh, nice uppercut from Robbie.
Throwing him in, man.
Oh, my
goodness. The Hail
goodness.
Marys are coming in, man. Holy smokes.
This is a hell of a fight.
Combinations are right on there, man. Boom, boom, boom. Left, right, left.
This is
on the mark.
Classic Robbie Lawler.
Yep. You wanted a brawl? Robbie brings you a brawl, and that's the thing. You literally gotta kill this guy. Just speaking.
You got to put him out.
Yeah, because Robbie he looks at times that he's gonna go down, and he comes back.
Oh, Barberena with a good elbow over the top. Oh, Robbie's taking some shots too. Whew. Oh. Whoa.
Nice. Boom. He keeps getting that left in, man.
Oh, these guys are both landing some big punches on each other, and neither of them going away. Oh, Robbie's starting to back up a little bit now.
He's blocking all the punches.
But that was a nice body shot from Barberena.
It looked a little low there, Dave.
Might have been.
Yeah.
But Robbie don't care.
What's with the chat? I saw a few chats
This is a hell of a pace, man. Are they going to be able to keep this up? Robbie just landed a big right hand.
And there's still 1:30 to go, man. So there's
in the
a lot
first
of time.
round, like, this has been ridiculous. We got the money in the bank
throwing
still
some
going
nice
on.
elbows. That's the thing. Like, when they get in, they're hitting.
Oh, another nice elbow from Barberena. Hard to score this round because both guys have landed a ton. Oh, but Barberena's starting to
open it up a bit.
Yeah. Those are some good punches
but
and
if he
elbows.
doesn't continue, he's allowing Robbie to get
with
in.
A nice uppercut.
Oh, got him with the uppercut.
Robbie's not going away.
Damn.
Not at all.
What's
this
the percentage?
Is crazy.
Look at that. 59% of the punches have landed for Robbie Lawler. And
24 of 41 for Lawler, 47 of 156 for Barberena. Oh, big uppercut from Robbie.
Wow.
Oh, these guys are starting to slow down a little bit. They have to. I don't know. Robbie doesn't seem to be, though. This seems to be a good pace for Robbie Lawler. Oh, big elbow from Barberena. That hurt him. Oh, shots to the body. Oof. This is nuts.
Whoa.
Oh, big 1-2 from Robbie.
Damn. I'm starting to sweat, man. This is crazy.
This is crazy. What a fight.
Well, this is a good one to is it? Wow. Still 10 seconds.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw like a no contest on the last one. It was kind of a fizzle. This one makes up for it. And it's only the first round. So Barberena threw a kick and slipped there. Fatigue, man. Fatigue already sets in, man. This is
that's
crazy.
The end of the first round.
That was some heavy intensity, man. That's only round one.
Riddle doing a dive off the top of the ladder on everybody. That was cool. Oh, Omos.
Here comes the giant, man.
Omos came out from under the pile of ladders. He's back.
He's out, man. He escaped the steel prison. Look at him. He's Coco Bunnying everybody. That's it, man. Slam them all, Omos. Give it to them. You don't do that to me, man. Putting ladders on me. What kind of an insult is that? Take that out the ring. Go say hi to your mother in the stands.
Go say hi to your mother.
Dave. Oh, what's happening here? What's happening here?
Okay. They just finished the first round, and now they're about to go back. They were on the stools talking to their corner. You've seen fighting before, right?
I have. At times.
You've seen a couple fights once in a while?
A couple of fights, every once in a while. But there's a couple of cuts on Barberena. I'm not sure where they are. They look like at the top of the hairline. So
here we go, round two.
See, I like Robbie's head movements. He's always moving,
Right now, live odds have Lawler minus 145, Barberena plus 110. I wonder how people scored that first round. It was tight.
It was tight.
I'm not sure. Oh, big right hand from Barberena.
Oh, he got him with a nice uppercut there, too. He knows that he has to put pressure on Robbie, man. But Robbie's still trying to walk him back into the octagon. And that's where he works best, right here, man. See,
Robbie's
Barberena's
in his
mistake
face.
is that he's got to get him back to the middle of the octagon.
Yeah.
That's where he works best.
Oh, Barberena got rocked there.
Oh, his nose is busted.
He's hurt.
Yeah, it looks
He's
like
hurt.
his nose is done.
Barberena's in trouble right now.
Yeah, he's going to have a hard time breathing, man, because that nose looks like it's flattened. And that's where Robbie's going. He keeps punching it, and he knows he's got him beat here. You see how those jabs are coming in straight to the
Barberena's firing back, though.
Boom! But Robbie throws a couple of nice combinations and back on that nose, man.
I didn't see a lot of scores up on the TV there.
Yeah, because those jabronis from
What's the
before
score?
were like-
How are people scoring that first round? Because that was a close round, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Like,
look,
Robbie?
I don't want to be biased because I have Robbie, but it looked like Robbie.
Barberena? Robbie maybe controlled.
By an edge, yeah. He had
but Barberena seemed like he landed a little bit more.
He had a flurry at one point, but
Yeah.
then he lost it.
I don't know. It's tough. That first round was tough to score. This round seems like more Robbie, but Barberena's starting to come back.
Yeah, as long as Barberena is able to push him to the center, man, he has a chance. But right now, he's back up against the octagon, and Robbie's going to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think both guys are trying to.
Oh, he got
Get a knockout
Yeah, he
here.
got hurt there.
Oh,
Barberena took a nice right to the eye, and it staggered him a bit.
I think Robbie's got more power.
Yeah.
Barberena's tough, though.
Yeah, but he
He's
looks
pressuring.
Like, yeah.
Robbie's not throwing as much in this round as he was in the last round. You know, like he's not. Now they're in the center. That pace, it was a lot to do. There's a lot of action in that first round, and they're not as active here in the second.
Oh. See, the thing with Robbie, he capitalizes on the mistakes of Barberena, man.
Yeah.
And
Barberena rushed in and he got hit.
yep. Got to be careful, man. Can't drop your head like that because it'll cost you.
Oh. Big exchange in the center of the octagon. Big.
Okay. Here we go. It's a rock'em sock'em, guys.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
This is a wild second round.
Yeah. Leading for fight of the night, man. And we're still in round two. Whoa, whoa,
Robbie's
whoa.
hurt.
Robbie's hurt.
Barberena with a big left hand hurt Lawler. Barberena's trying to close the deal now.
Damn, this is
He's
crazy.
going after him. Robbie is very hurt. He's wobbly.
If he could throw those elbows, Barberena, he'll get him, man.
Barberena needs to open up here. Maybe
Robbie's
a takedown.
got to get off the
a
octagon.
takedown might be a good
Oh,
idea
Robbie
here.
got him good there. Robbie's coming back.
Oh, he got caught. Oh, Robbie's wobbled
He
again.
staggered.
Barberena needs to keep going. Whoa.
Man, Robbie's
Here
so
comes
tough.
Barberena. Oh, Robbie's in trouble.
Oh, and he fires back.
He's still firing, though, but you could tell he's hurt. Wow. Oh, big elbows from Barberena. It's like, what does he
Man.
have to do to put him away? Wow. Oh, another big elbow from Barberena.
None of these guys go in the clinch, man. That's crazy. They'll just, like, separate and just keep firing.
This is nuts.
Oh.
How is Robbie still standing?
And he's-
oh, my goodness. And he's still firing. Oh, he's in trouble
he's in
now.
trouble.
Oh,
Robbie's
he's
in
big
trouble.
trouble. He's going down. It's over. It's over.
Wow.
Brian
man.
Barberena
The ref
knocks out
stepped-
Robbie Lawler.
No, man. That was a little bit too
Ref
early,
stop.
man.
Dude.
It was a little bit
He
too
was
early.
out on his feet. He was
I
falling
don't know,
over.
man.
He was
I don't know.
over.
Robbie's not happy, man. I think
Come
I think
on.
the ref stepped in a little too early.
Brian
I'm just
Barberena
saying.
knocks out Robbie Lawler. Lawler can't stand up. He's on the stool. He's sitting down. He can't be on his feet. He got knocked out, AJ. Take it
No,
easy.
no. I mean, for sure it was done.
Yeah.
For sure it was done. But
Wow.
that was crazy, man.
What a fight.
Yeah, that was crazy. 2 rounds of action, 2 rounds of rock'em sock'em. This is it. I think Robbie's gonna hang up his gloves. I'm pretty sure. I think this is it, man. It was that elbow, and that's what won him the fight.
I
That's
just realized something, too.
what?
There goes your parlay, motherfucker.
That motherfucker. There's no money in the bank with AJ today. So I apologize to everybody, man, but that's what happens. Sometimes you win,
Sometimes you don't.
and sometimes you don't. Sometimes, you know.
Wow. What a fight from Brian Barberena and
Damn.
Robbie Lawler. Those two guys left it all in the cage. Both of them beat up, tired.
Look at the faces of the people in the crowd, man. They were like stunned, man. Everybody's like, holy shit.
That was amazing. What a great fight.
Yep. Well, there you go, bud. You got your parlay, man. Dave is still in Money in the Bank.
That's right.
I hate losing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Me too. I think everybody hates
let's see what's happening here. Let's see what Robbie says. You know, Barberena, man, you know what? Good for him. But what made him win was those elbows. He was throwing elbows from different angles, from the outside, the inside, and they're always on the mark. And that's what stunned Robbie, man, was those heavy elbows.
TKO round 2 victory for Brian Barberena over Robbie Lawler. What a performance.
Fight of the night so far, man.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
Look at Joe Rogan with a new
And you were
suit.
really, like, trying to kill my picks, like, just like dissing me and being real mean and harsh about, like, oh, Dave, you're so wrong about this fight. You're so wrong about that fight. Meanwhile, Munoz was beating Sean O'Malley, okay, until O'Malley poked him in the eye to get out of the fight because he got scared, okay? And you were telling me Robbie's going to win, Barberena, no way, Dave, you're crazy. You always do that to me, and then I'm right, very right, all the time, and you're like, oh, well. Early stoppage.
Early stoppage, man. Yeah. Early stoppage, man.
You're the best. You're the best.
Look at Joe, man. Look at Joe. Does he look good, man?
Of course. Uh-oh, is Seth Rollins going to climb up here and get the money in the bank briefcase?
You could do it for Antoinette in Toronto.
Oh, no.
Do it.
Here comes.
Oh, he's going to get a ladder. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
Here comes Riddle, stopping him.
Oh, Antoinette's not going to be happy. Actually, Riddle,
She likes Roman Reigns, not Seth Rollins.
Oh, it's true. She likes Roman Reigns.
The tribal chief.
Listen,
head of the table.
What's that guy's name again? Riddle?
Matt Riddle.
Yeah, Matt Riddle, man. He likes Ringside Report. He's put likes on our stuff. He enjoys watching our show. So, you know what?
Fan.
I'm going for Riddle, man. Just because he supports the Ringside Network. And Rudy Ladd, because he wears a lot of the Rudy Ladd t-shirts. So if you haven't seen Rudy Ladd, they really like our show, and we really like their stuff.
Barberena wants it to be a $100,000 bonus.
He's right, man.
Not 50.
Yeah, he's right.
Sure.
You know what? It was a beautiful fight. It saved, the card, with O'Malley.
Well, we got Sean Strickland and Alex Pereira up next.
That's
going to be
crazy.
Sick.
So if anybody doesn't know, Pereira is like an outstanding kickboxer, like top of the line. He's beat Israel twice in that circuit.
Who are these people that they're showing on TV
Who are
here?
these guys, man?
I don't know.
90 Day Fiancé? Who is it?
Sean White, professional snowboarder. Oh, okay.
Snow?
Who is that? French Montana?
Who's that? Vanilla Ice?
Joe Burrow, Chide,
the Cincinnati Bengals, man.
Chidobe. What the hell was that guy's name? Chidobe?
Show Austin Matthews, man. Show some hockey guys. Or show Mel Gibson again. I don't give a shit.
I don't like Mel Gibson so much. Chidobe? Was that guy's name Chidobe? Chidobe? What the hell was that guy?
Obi-Wan?
He was pretty cool. Who's next? No, not these guys.
There's Patty, man. Kind of reminds me of...
Patty the Batty.
Yeah, like Xavier a bit. Like, the blonde hair.
Patty wishes.
Hey, listen. What's the comments, man?
I'm listening.
What's
Doug
that?
Hepburn dropped a super chat. He said, AJ, you the man. Thank you, Doug. And Doug also says, how the hell is WWE trying to compete with this? I agree. I mean, Matt Riddle just fell off top of the ladder, but here's Austin Theory about to win this Money in the Bank.
Come on, man. There's no way this guy...
Look, I told you he's going to win.
Wow, that's bullshit, man.
He won.
That's bullshit.
Theory just won Money in the Bank.
Riddle was smacking him like there was no tomorrow, through the fight.
Theory just won Money in the Bank, obviously.
Ooh.
Like I said he would, right?
You were right, Dave.
As soon as they put him in the match, it was like, oh, well, he's in to win, I guess.
You're like Jojo Savard, man of the days. You're like a genius.
I predict these things. I mean, I'm good with UFC predictions. I'm good with WWE predictions. I predict these things. That's why my preview shows are the ones to watch. That's why you got to stay tuned to the Ringside Report Network at all times when we preview these events like Money in the Bank or UFC, especially because you can win money off my picks on the UFC. I gave you a 3-fight parlay last week that won. I'm giving you a 5-fight parlay this week. So far is winning. I mean, we'll see. Who knows? I don't know.
Dave the Magician.
You never know. I'm not a magician.
We were talking about that today.
I'm just a man who knows things sometimes.
He's like Nostradamus, man.
Ooh, There's one that I knew. They're showing a commercial here for Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena.
He called it.
And I called Juliana Pena months in advance.
Months.
I was like, Juliana
Everybody was making fun of him.
Everybody was making fun
Yeah.
of him. I took a lot of heat. I took a lot of heat for picking Juliana Pena. Let me tell you.
I don't know who was giving you a lot of heat, but
you and Fred and other people that I said it to. Basically, anybody that I said, I was like, I think Juliana Pena is going to beat Amanda Nunes. And everybody was like,
Loco.
What are you talking about? And I was like, man, this is the fight that she's been wanting. She's been hunting her. This is the fight. Amanda's going down. And then she went down, and everybody said, oh, Dave, you must be some sort of genius. And now that they're fighting again, people are still picking Amanda. And I'm like, come on.
Man, I don't
Stop picking Amanda.
Listen, I'm going to tell you,
Stop
that first
picking
round,
she's going to lose.
First round was a 10-8 for Amanda. Everybody saw it. Amanda was smiling. She was like, she had her beat, man. It was a 10-8 round. And then I don't know what the hell happened in the second round, but
Juliana Pena plus 230, the underdog right now. Let's go. We're going to win more the second time around. I don't know what.
Listen, if you went with Dave's pick, you made good money.
I bet some on Pena last time, but this time I'm going to bet way more because I'm very convinced she's going to win again. I don't know why people think she's not going to win. I don't know why the odds are in Nunes' favor considering how the last fight went, but hey, there we go. That's how things work sometimes. And Team Dave is going to cash in Money in the Bank big time.
It's crazy,
Money in the Bank is over, by the way.
Is it over?
Yeah,
that guy won Theory?
Theory won, and that was the main event.
Bullshito, man. Tonight
it
it's
wasn't
all
great.
about, bullshito calls.
It was not great. Theory winning Money in the Bank is not great. Not thrilled about that. I didn't predict him to win because he wasn't initially in this match, so that was one. I guess it was a surprise, but it's not a great surprise. I thought Seth might win or Drew or even Sami Zayn, but Theory wins. The match seemed all right from what I saw.
Listen, if you're going to
I wasn't really able to watch it because I was watching the fight because the fight was a little bit more interesting than the Money in the Bank. Like, as soon as Theory came out, I was like, well, my interest level in this match has dropped significantly because he's obviously going to win, Like, you want to watch a match where you don't know who's going to win.
Well, actually,
but I knew who was going to win when Theory came out.
But before that, I'm saying you're hyping it up and like everybody, there's going to be we're going to up the ante here. We're going to bring in an extra man, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and you expect something to be big. I'm no expert in like pro wrestling. I mean, I love watching it. I love watching Johnny fight, Jeremy Prophet, all these guys, local scene, which is amazing. But you know what? I expected something big. I expected to hear a name like, holy shit, Brock Lesnar is here, or something like that.
I expected somebody that we hadn't seen already in the night lose to Bobby Lashley.
But it doesn't even have to be somebody of the night. It could have been somebody from
but that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to see somebody I already saw.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, hey, we got a new guy in this match.
Especially a guy
who
lost.
And it's somebody that already wrestled tonight. I'm like, what?
Like, if you told me it was Bobby Lashley coming in, it'd be cool. It'd be like, oh, shit, this is going to be heavy. He's already won. He's on a tear. But you can't put somebody who's lost. I'm like no expert, man, but I'm going to tell you something. Somebody in the marketing department needs a Dave Simon to help them because, to be honest, man, that was very weak.
It was a weak finish to the pay-per-view. But the Liv Morgan beating Ronda Rousey thing was a pretty big surprise. Like, Liv winning Money in the Bank was a surprise, and then cashing in on Ronda was a surprise too. So that was something. Other than that, this pay-per-view was kind of mid, right? Like, it wasn't a great Money in the Bank. I guess I'd have to watch the ladder match to give it a fair grade, but...
What do you give it on 10?
Honestly, on 10, this Money in the Bank, I'd say is about 5 or 6.
Wow, man.
I'd say 5.5. I'll give it a 5.5. Like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't very good.
No, the ending wasn't great, man.
I give it a 5. Honestly, I give it a 5 because the main event was just kind of a weird finish, the way they did it.
And I'm pretty sure Johnny's going to say the same thing. Johnny's going to come on soon, man, and I have a feeling Johnny's going to be on your page tonight.
Yeah.
Not like the other night where Johnny was, like, pretty content with the final match.
I'd give it like a 5. I'd give it like a 5 maybe. What is everybody giving it? If you saw Money in the Bank tonight, give me your score on 10. I see Alex Terrace giving it a 1.5 on 10.
Wow, man.
Franco 316.
Bounce check.
Franco 316, I think, is giving it a 1.
Wow,
So, yeah,
that's
people
serious,
not liking
man.
that pay-per-view. And my interest is really in the UFC because it's a way better show tonight.
And it's not like there's a bad
Har-
crowd out there. You know, there's a good crowd for the WWE.
Harold Schneider, who's been a member now for 14 months. Thank you for renewing your membership here into the month of July, Harold. Thank you. He says a 6.5 on 10. All right, that's not bad. Ryan Katz giving it a 7.5 on 10 because of Liv. A lot of Liv Morgan fans out there. Yeah,
That was a good fight. I like that.
I'd say because of the Liv Morgan surprise and the cash in on Ronda, I'll give it a 5.5. I'll give it a 5.5 because it was surprising. I didn't get a great look at the main event because I was watching the UFC, so I'd watch that again. But we'll see. Franco 316 giving it a 5 on 10. Doug Hepburn giving it a 5 on 10. At least stuff happened. Yeah, 5 on 10, 5.5. Harold giving it a 6.5. Paul M says the women's ladder match is a highlight reel for Botchamania, 6 on 10. Yeah. Oh, wow. Harold Schneider buying people memberships.
What?
Look at you, Harold. Thank you, Harold. He has bought...
You can do that kind of stuff
Oh,
on our
I
network?
didn't even know you could do that. Thank you, Harold.
Who did he buy a membership?
Harold has bought memberships. He just bought... Look, it says he gifted 5 Ringside Report, Network, Wrestling, and MMA memberships.
Wow,
And
that's so cool, man.
He gave Franco 316 a membership.
Wow.
Thank you, Harold.
Now, hey, listen, man, it's all about giving in life.
I love the
I love that.
generosity. Thank
That's
you, Harold
awesome.
Schneider.
Harold, man, that's really, like, that's
What
cool,
a cool
man.
guy. Giving away memberships.
Man, that's how life should be, man. Like, you know, helping others, man. You know, and helping, look, you know, we appreciate it, man. Listening to us, man, sometimes I know you like us, sometimes not so much. It's normal, man.
Well, they like me, but...
Well, yeah.
No, I don't know.
Tonight they do
no,
because
people
you're
love
winning.
AJ. AJ,
Well, you
you're
know
very
what's funny?
popular. Everybody loves
today
AJ.
at the wedding, you know, I was like getting some food at the buffet, and some guy. Actually, I want to give a shout out to Bruno, man. Bruno, that guy is
Bruno's
super cool.
Gigantic dog.
Man, that dog, man, eats humans. I know it. I'm telling you, that thing was so big. I was like, AJ, pretend that you're not afraid. But AJ was like, damn, this dog is gonna come too close to me, and I have a feeling he's gonna start nibbling on my leg. All to say is this. I'm in the buffet line, and the guy is like, hey, AJ. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, do I know this guy? And he's like, I see you on the show. You're a celebrity. Hey, I see you. I'm like, yeah, man, you watch the show? RingsideReport.net, yeah. And then I introduced him to Dave. He goes, I already know Dave. And I'm like,
yeah, we
okay.
talked earlier, yeah.
But really cool guy, man.
Yeah,
so,
nice
Bruno,
guy.
man, it was a pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, very cool to meet some of Fred's buddies today at the wedding, Bruno, and some people that watched the show and stuff. It was nice.
A lot of guys, man. You know, it was awesome. But all to say is this, man. It's like, it's great to see the generosity, man. And that's what I love about it, man. It's like, I didn't even know that was possible, that you could buy people memberships. But it's great because it helps our show. You know, if you can like or share
Spreading
or
the
spread the love, man.
Thank you, Harold.
Spread that love.
Appreciate it. And Franco appreciates it, too.
And like our Thursday show, to be honest, man, we got like a really good views on our Thursday show. And the thing is that, like, it's a fun show. I like to re-listen to our shows and, you know, hear what the heck did Dave say, or mostly what the heck did Fred say, because Fred is always saying shit like crazy. You know that. And but you know what?
Fred's the wild card.
Yeah,
It's
Fred's. And you know what? No joking aside, if anybody has been banned from more places, it's not AJ. Everybody thinks it's me.
That's true.
It's not Dave. It's Fred, man. Fred has been in so much trouble at times, I can't even begin to tell you. But the thing is that listening to our show on Thursday, I'm like, you know, I met some people, and they're like, man, it's too bad, like, you don't have as many views as some other shows get. And it's true, man. It's like, you know, I mean, we're starting to get a lot more. There's no doubt about it.
Patrick C. Hamilton goes, really, it's what the heck did AJ say? Franco 316 goes, coming from the Joker himself. Everybody's calling you on your own bullshit, AJ. What the hell are you talking about?
About me
Fred
being
is
banned?
Well,
yeah, it's true, man.
It is true that Fred has been banned. Like, he was kicked off Twitter, and he can't get back on. He's been banned from an MMA promotion that we won't talk about.
We couldn't even allow him in the building.
Fred has been banned from things, and it's like, really, Fred?
And people have called him out. Like, if
people
Fred's
get mad
there,
at Fred for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm
they
not
feel
joking,
like
man.
they
That's
could go
serious.
after Fred. I
It's
don't know
not
what
AJ.
that is. I'm the good boy. Everybody seems pretty nice to me. Nobody's that mean to me.
Well, there was one. I'm trying to think.
Sometimes it happens.
It's very rare, but it does
But
happen.
usually people are pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's the funny thing. We had a show way back, and we were talking about, like, the people that got banned, and you would think right away it's me. Yeah, I've been banned from this own I've been banned from my own show. Many times, in fact.
You should be.
I think the
you deserved it every time, too.
I love it. But I think the longest ban I had on Ringside Report was about a week. Wasn't it about a week that I got banned? I said some stuff, man. Okay.
Pereira right now, plus 105 the underdog. Strickland minus 125 the favorite. We're both going with Alex Pereira to get the victory. I think that kickboxing will be his advantage. I think
and not only is kickboxing,
he's going to be just better, and I think this is going to be a stand-up fight. I think this is going to be mostly kickboxing fight, and Pereira is going to win that. And, it's either he knocks him out or he...
Listen,
I don't think he knocks him out because Strickland is tough. I don't think it's really going to go to the ground.
Hey, listen,
I think they're going to stand up. Pereira's going to win a kickboxing match, and he'll either put him away or not. But I think decision for Pereira here is how I feel.
I became a big fan of Pereira on Thursday night, man. Listening to this guy at the conference was the funniest thing. If you haven't had a chance, take a look at the pre-conference with Strickland getting on Israel's back. It was literally like crazy. They almost got into a fight. It was the funniest shit I've heard in a long time. But I like Strickland. I'm a fan of his. But he's going up against Pereira. So Pereira, man, is just one beast. Just a big, big athlete, top shape. He's going to be a threat in this division. And Israel is not looking forward to meeting this guy at any point. I'm telling you. He's 6'4". He's a big, big
Pereira,
guy.
2-0 in kickboxing matches against the middleweight champion Israel Adesanya. And now 5-1 as a pro. He's won 5 straight, undefeated in the UFC.
Take a look, guys.
He takes on Sean Strickland right now, and the fight is started.
And you can't take away from Strickland. Strickland, man, is dangerous, but...
And Johnny North should be coming on in a little bit to talk about Money in the Bank.
Big John.
We've got Pereira and Strickland right now in the first round. After this fight, we got Volkanovski and Max Holloway for the featherweight title, followed by the main event of Israel Adesanya defending the middleweight title against Jared Cannonier. And the winner of this fight could get Israel Adesanya next, or Jared Cannonier, I suppose. But I think the winner of this fight, if Israel wins, he may face the winner here.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit too early for Pereira to meet Israel. I think he needs to be hyped up a little bit. I know
Strickland is the 4th-ranked middleweight in the world. If he can beat the 4th-ranked middleweight in the world, you look at the guys that Israel has beat already, there's nobody else for him to fight in the top 5. If Pereira can beat Strickland, I think Pereira is next. And it's a great story, right? With Israel, they have those 2 fights in kickboxing.
I mean, it'll be a lot of hype. There's no doubt about it. But you still want to build this guy up. He's still, man, he's still too
nice
young
1-2 over the top
UFC.
from Pereira. Nice right hand.
And one thing with Strickland, he gave this guy so much respect. At the conference, he was saying, who has the best hands out of everyone here? And he pointed at Pereira, and he says, this guy. He's flattened out like
He didn't say himself.
No, he didn't say himself. But he's a very straight-up fighter. If you look at Strickland, he's too upright, and that's what's going to cost him.
So far, he hasn't landed much of anything. Pereira's just kind of staying on the outside.
Yeah, he's just going to
jabbing.
The
jabs
thing with
to
Pereira,
the body.
You're not going to see him go in for the kamikaze kill right away. He sizes his opponents, and he just cuts them apart. And when it's time to go, he unleashes. He's a great athlete, man.
Yeah, he's really measuring Strickland, using that jab, using his length to find his distance. Welcome.
Oh. Who's that? Papa Simon?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What the heck? Welcome. Maybe you got a free membership, Papa Simon.
My dad got a free membership by Harold Schneider. I don't know if he needed that, but thank you, Harold.
Well, maybe you have to give it back to someone else.
Why not? Maybe he'll give a membership away, too, to somebody.
That's it, Papa Simon.
Welcome.
What?
Welcome to all the new members. Appreciate you guys.
Oh,
Strickland's down!
What the hell
that
happened?
Was quick.
Man, he went down like a tower.
He's wobbly.
Man.
Pereira
Holy
has
shit.
won. It's over. Holy shit.
Look at Strickland. He doesn't even know where he's at.
That was quick, man.
What the hell was that?
They say don't blink. I looked out to see the sound effect, and I
boom.
blinked. Fight was over.
Man, he threw this fast, snapping jab that must have, you don't realize how much power was behind that. Strickland is pissed. He's pushing people away. I don't know, he went to hug Pereira. He's still wobbly, man. What the
Pereira
heck?
is no joke.
Man, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Pereira is a real threat, and Israel is out there, and he's saying, like, oh, fuck. Let's see this. Here we go. Replay going on. It's that left jab that connected right there, man.
Wow. Big jab, drop Strickland. Just a straight. Oh, no, that
was a left
left
hook.
Left hook, yeah. Left hook drop Strickland.
And then he got it with
wobbles, and then he gets back up.
He gets the straight.
Hit with the straight right hand right to the chin, and he's down. The ref comes in. Strickland looked a little mad when he got up, but he couldn't really stand, so he's out. Wow. Boom! Straight right hand to Strickland gets back up, and he hits him again in the forehead.
Man, he has such fast hands, man. He's able to catch a guy on the way down.
The left hook drops him. Strickland gets back up, gets hit with a straight right, and it's so fast.
Jesus.
The only reason we're able to describe the punches that hit is because they're showing it in really slow motion.
Yeah.
But in real time, it was like pop, pop, pop.
It was so
over.
fast.
And it was like,
connected.
what just happened? Man, this guy's good.
Man,
You're telling me he just knocked out Sean Strickland, the number 4 guy in the world according to the UFC's rankings right now. Sean Strickland has been on a tear in the UFC. He has won 6 in a row.
Yep.
And Pereira just finished him in the very first round. You're telling me Pereira's not ready for a title shot?
Listen, man, he was Sean Strickland is no joke. Former KOTC middleweight champion. This guy has it all, man. And he was put on the Titanic tonight, man. He was like teetering, man. It was a knockout, man, that was scary because those punches, like I said, like you were saying, Dave.
Unbelievable.
They were slow-mo, so we got a chance to see those 3 quick punches.
And what a big win for Pereira. Another win for the Team Dave Parlay. The Team Dave Parlay continues to win, AJ.
I hope, yeah, man.
I don't know if you know this.
You win, our members win.
But Team Dave Parlay so far undefeated tonight. And you know who else is undefeated? Our main man, our hero, the big guy, Johnny North.
Johnny! Ladies and gentlemen, the former champion of the world heavyweight division.
Whoa. One half of the NCAA. Well.
No. He was a former British Commonwealth champion of the world.
Yes.
Our great friend.
Right.
The best wrestler in the game, along with Jeremy Prophet. Johnny North.
Who's there right now at UFC?
He's there, man. He's like hanging with the bigwigs. Who knows? Maybe he'll like hang with Mel Gibson. Get him on our show.
He's not welcome. How are you, Johnny?
Not bad. I kind of wish the pay-per-view was a bit better, but hopefully you guys are having a better time.
Well, the UFC pay-per-view has been pretty tremendous. You know, UFC pay-per-views are always good, man. WWE pay-per-views, not so much.
Listen, the prelim card was great.
It can be good.
Yeah, sometimes. Hell in a Cell was better than this.
What did you give it, Johnny?
Yeah. Oof. I would say a 6. I don't know if you guys saw the last match. It was all right. Dave. It just, there's so many Money in the Bank ladder matches we've seen. It feels like I've seen this before almost.
Yeah. You
didn't miss much.
I didn't really get a chance to see the main event that much because I had it on, but I was also watching the Robbie Lawler Brian Barberena fight, which was crazy. And I'm doing the show at the same time, so it's hard to focus on that one Money in the Bank match. It looked all right from what I saw, but Theory coming out
stinker
at the beginning and then throwing him in the match like you knew that he was going to win. And that kind of ruined it for me. It's like, well, a lot of the fun of Money in the Bank is who's going to win. But when Theory comes out, it's too obvious and it's less fun, and then it's just a car crash of a match, which, is cool and all, but it's not as interesting as a car crash of a match with a surprise ending.
Well, it had to be a bigger name to come in. If you're going to put that much hype, and I don't know if you heard me, Johnny, when I was talking earlier. I mean, I'm no pro like you guys in the WWE, but as someone that was watching it, I mean, I was expecting a big name to come in, and when I heard Theory, I'm like, what? Dave is like, what?
Yeah.
There was no big hype on it. If you're going to put that much effort into making this huge surprise to really challenge like the guys that are out there, yeah, he won. But you're coming from a guy who lost to come in and win big, it just doesn't fly, man. It was just like a fizzler. And to be honest, he was taking a beating at one point with Riddle. And
he was.
Yeah, he was taking a beating, and then all of us. And look, there was some heavy marks on that guy's chest. I'll give him that much. Theory was red and big time, but man, it was just a sizzler of a win. Or not Sizzler, a Fizzler.
A Fizzler, John.
Not a Sizzler, a Fizzler.
Yeah. But
it did fizzle. There's no
that's
question.
it.
No doubt, my schnizzle.
Kind of a weak ending. So you're giving it a 6 on 10?
Look who's in the house, man. Shock looks like.
Chuck.
Right, let Johnny talk for a second. Oh, there's Chuck Liddell. Hey, John, you got the pay-per-view going too? You can see the pay-per-view?
I can see what you guys are seeing, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
There's Austin Matthews.
So you're going to stay on for the rest of the watch-along, or you got to go? What are you saying?
Johnny, stick around. Where
Sticking
you
around for
man?
the last 2 fights?
I can stay for now.
Yeah.
Johnny, where the hell you got to go, man? It's a Saturday night.
2 fights left, baby.
Well, we still haven't really talked about Money in the Bank yet, really. I mean, we talked about what, the main event?
No, of course. I'm just saying. I'm just checking your schedule, John. I'm just making sure. I don't know what you're doing. I know you've had a long day. But, yeah, the main event was just kind of disappointing to me. Liv Morgan stuff was cool, though. Like, unexpected, right?
Well, the match was horrible.
Oh,
that women's Money in the Bank was probably the worst women's Money in the Bank. Like, that was bad. Like, that was just disorganized and garbage, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
are you talking about the Ronda Rousey fight?
Ladders.
No, he's not. He's
no,
talking
about the first fight.
Yeah, the first match. AJ, I don't think you saw it. It was it was not good. Shotzi, she had a hard
bleeding,
time.
No,
was she in her face, right? In her
like
head.
She was bleeding near the end. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but
or was it face paint that she had on? Because she had some face paint going on too.
Okay, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it looked like a trickle of blood, but
man,
maybe
there
not.
was some botches going on left and right. Like somebody said it earlier,
Yeah.
it was like a Botchamania episode. The whole thing was a Botchamania episode. It was not good.
I don't know if you noticed, like, for whatever reason, they put a lot of the rookies in charge of that match. And, like, why didn't Becky not have more spots? Like, Becky should have controlled that match. Asuka should have controlled that match.
Yeah.
You gave Rochelle Rodriguez, and you gave who else was there as well? Like, Liv was all right. I thought Liv was pretty good with the sunset flip powerbomb.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Off the top of the ladder, I thought it was going to go horribly wrong, and it went perfectly. I was like, oh, look at Liv Morgan.
That was good. It was probably one of the better moves of the match.
Yeah.
But I felt like they just let a lot of the rookies, like, take over, and it's like a Shotzi, you know? Like, just why did she have so much? And, like, what she did, that whole, like, spot where she had Rodriguez in the ladder and just gave her a DDT, but it's like there's barely any impact on that. Like,
yeah,
they had some ideas, but they didn't work. That was the problem with that match.
The running up on the ladder stuff that they tried to do, like, none of them are Shelton Benjamin. You know what I mean? It was bowling shoe ugly, pal.
But people were happy. You know, Liv Morgan won. I was surprised. I didn't see that one coming. So, and she went on to beat Ronda. Wow.
Yeah. And the Ronda Natty match was pretty good from what I saw, and Ronda looked kind of banged up. She was limping off after the match.
I think she was just selling.
She's just selling?
Okay.
But her knee was kind of bruised up. She took some rough falls.
Well, it's not ballet, you know. You're going to get hurt a little bit, but
yeah.
I think she was fine. I mean, it was just a nice, snug match that they had, her and Natty. It was a good match.
That bump she took, when Ronda had Natty in the armbar and then Natty rolled through and Ronda flew out of the ring, that was sick.
Yeah. There was great counters in that match. Good counters. I mean, I thought it was a little too long. There was too much stalling in that match, but it was still one of the better matches we saw. I don't know what you thought of Usos and Street Profits, but to me, that was the match of the night.
Ronda and Natty?
No, Street Profits, Usos. I mean, I think Ronda and Natty was probably the second best. The Usos and Street Profits. I don't know how you thought about that, because that was insanely long.
It was very long.
Minutes?
It was too long for what it was. It's hard for me. Like, I just got, like, it was good, you know, and they went out there, but you know what's going to happen, man. You know the Usos aren't losing to the Street Profits at this pay-per-view. This is not the moment to lose. There was controversy on the finish, right? Somebody's shoulder was up. Was it Montez's shoulder that was up?
Montez, yeah.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't like the way Ronda lost, man. You know what? Like, at the end, she had her in an ankle lock. Actually. And I'm like, you got this girl in an ankle lock, and you're trying to do the move, and it's not working. But you were a perfect setup for a leg lock, man. You could have went straight into a figure 4 on that one. I don't understand why didn't, like...
Well, I don't think that was the issue necessarily, is so much as the roll-up was the shits, right? Like, that was a terrible roll-up.
Yeah.
Terrible.
She had nothing in that.
Planning.
She got the 3 counts on that, man.
It was really ugly.
That means that she could have been really, like, injured on her leg.
I don't think so. I think it was just
I don't think
bad.
So. I think it was lazy. I think it was very lazy.
Ronda might have been a little tired. It was a long match with Natty.
But it looked like there was a good crowd there. The crowd looked like they were into it. It looked like a sellout there.
It was supposed to be a stadium show. They were supposed to do it in a football stadium in front of 50, 60,000 people, but they didn't sell enough tickets, so they had to do it at the MGM, which is like 12,000. 15,000 maybe.
It's still decent.
Well, no, it's good for a wrestling show, but, it's not what the WWE wanted for this show tonight. Because it's International Fight Week in Vegas, and our buddy Jeremy told me, like, the buzz is there for the UFC, and nobody was talking about Money in the Bank in Vegas this week.
Yeah, man, he was all over the place, so... Hopefully, it gives you some inside info.
He always has the inside info. That guy? Hey, John. Jeremy's always got the inside info.
He's hanging with the celebs.
I'm sure he's got tons of stories from this.
Yeah.
You should have him on the show talking about it.
Yeah, we should get him on the show,
man. Yeah, we probably will. It'll be good to have Jeremy on. He's got great insight in MMA as well. We got Volkanovski and Max Holloway about to have their trilogy fight. I've got Volkanovski. AJ's got Volkanovski. John, who you got?
This is tough. I mean, they're both close fights, the last 2 fights. I mean, how was the weigh-in? I didn't see the weigh-in. How did that go?
Man, I'm going to tell you.
They made weight?
Yeah, he made, but he didn't look too good on Thursday, I'll be honest. Like, Holloway looked like he was...
trouble?
Listen, Volkanovski was making enough comments on him about, trying to make weight and whatnot. You can see that he got to Holloway because... It looked like he was having difficulties.
He's struggled in the past to make weight, Holloway, right?
Yeah.
But he seemed like he had no problems this time. He didn't look as bad as he had before. But I've seen him look really bad at weigh-ins, and he didn't look terrible.
Yeah, but he was missing some kind of, I don't know, some synergy, man. It was like he was missing a skip, I found. That's what made me, really feel that Volkanovski is in this fight to win. And I think it's going to be a very different third fight here.
You might be right.
It's just like he looks so confident. He knows he could beat him. And you know what? It was close to 2 fights, but when you look at the leg kick percentage, that's what made Volkanovski win. If he continues with that same game, he's going to win big. The body count strikes went to Holloway. He's always throwing good body shots, but it's the leg kicks that make the damage, man.
I think also Volkanovski has more power in his hands somehow. I think Volkanovski is a much better boxer now than he was the last time they fought, and I think that's going to make a difference. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised to see Volkanovski put Holloway away with a knockout, and I'm going with Volkanovski. John, did you give me a pick, or you just it's tight?
It's tough. I don't know. I mean, it really could go either way. I mean, I don't count out Max Holloway. I think I'm going to go with Holloway. I remember him against Ortega. Everyone thought, Ortega's going to destroy him, and that didn't happen.
No, that was a great fight. But the thing is that...
fantastic fight.
But the thing with Holloway is that he has a longer leg reach, but he's not using it. If he's able to use it, it might be effective enough to win the fight. But, man, Volkanovski, I'm telling you, I've been watching the fight week, the conference leading up to the weigh-ins, the stare down, all of that stuff. And Volkanovski, man, looks like he's right at the top of his game. He's at the peak, and that's what's dangerous.
There's Patrick C. Hamilton dropping a super chat, 777. Lucky 777s from Patrick. He says his only bet tonight is on Alex Volkanovski. Doug Hepburn says WWE pay-per-views should be on Sunday. There's always things happening Saturday nights. I agree. I feel like the UFC is my main focus, and the WWE took a backseat tonight. It just...
But you know what? Why do it on the same night? You know that, the scheduling, there's an issue, there's some problem.
Sunday nights is way better for WWE.
Or even a Friday night.
Well, they got Smackdown.
It's also do it in Vegas, too. That was really a shot against them.
Yeah, in Vegas on a Saturday night opposite a UFC pay-per-view. I don't know why they're doing this.
You could have done it the week, next week for that matter.
Well, and the next WWE pay-per-view is the same deal, right? SummerSlam is on a Saturday night opposite a UFC pay-per-view.
Which one?
77. UFC 277. UFC 277 is on, hold on, I'll tell you, it's the end of July. July 30th. Same night in Nashville, SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why?
Yeah, what a mistake.
Why are they doing this to us?
Maybe they were trying to challenge and they thought they would get the edge. I don't know, man.
It's really weird. It's really weird that the WWE is doing it.
They have the stadium shows, right? So I think that's why. I guess it's easier on Saturdays to book the stadium than Sundays.
Yeah, but you don't go up against a pay-per-view like a UFC event. You're just butting yourself in the foot. And
they haven't in the past. You know what I mean? Like, why now?
Yeah. And Dave said it like just earlier. He said Jeremy is out there, obviously, and it's all the buzz is about the UFC. You know? That's not good for the WWE.
Well, it didn't help, too, that it was okay pay-per-view at best. Like, I thought it was all right, but I could see a lot of people not liking this pay-per-view, to be honest. Didn't start off very good.
Some people gave it a 1, Johnny. I don't know if you saw the comments, but, like, you know, a few people gave it a 1, 1.5.
I mean, if you didn't like that tag match, you might hate this show completely. Like,
I
liked it, but
I didn't love the tag match. It was fine, but I just didn't care enough about it to be that invested in a 23-minute match between the Usos and the Street Profits. So
it was only 23. Wow.
Yeah, I gave the pay-per-view a 5.5. It was initially a 5, but I gave it an extra point because of the Liv Morgan stuff, which was a surprise. Like, I did not expect her to win Money in the Bank, and I didn't expect her to cash in Money in the Bank. When she runs down after Ronda has beat Natty, it's a moment. Like, we were watching it live, and I was, like, freaking out. I was excited. You know, it was cool. It was like, oh, shit, she's cashing in. I didn't see that coming. So,
cool.
That was something, you know? But other than that, like, Theory winning the Money in the Bank in the end, like, is not that exciting. The Usos and the Street Profits I didn't love. Bobby Lashley beating Theory was a bit of a surprise, too. I didn't see that one coming, but I guess it was setting up Theory for the main event. But, like, we both figured Theory would beat Lashley in the end, right? But, nope, Bobby just made him tap out.
It still might continue, but, yeah, they went a totally different direction with this. And it's good for Theory. I mean, he moved up in a sense. Like, the U.S. title is kind of meaningless. Money in the Bank makes it seem like it's going to be a big deal. I don't see him beating Roman, but it's interesting.
You think he cashes in at SummerSlam?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a while. I would think.
It seems like the time to cash in, though, right, on either guy? Because if you are Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns, you will never have a match that is more knockdown, drag out, difficult on your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you're Roman Reigns, there's no opponent in WWE that's going to take more out of you than Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match. So that would be the time to cash in on Roman Reigns, and vice versa with Brock Lesnar. Like, Roman is the toughest guy that Brock will ever face, and Brock is the toughest guy Roman will ever face. So if you're a guy that's trying to pick up the scraps afterwards, you would think that that would be the match you'd cash in on. It could happen.
Damn, Volkanovski
was
charged.
Yeah.
Theory, though, I just don't see him being the champion right now. Him to be the guy to beat Roman, like, I don't see that. I'd be very surprised by that.
I'd be a little disappointed, but, you know, they're talking about Austin Theory as the next John Cena.
What? That guy? No way.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
you like him.
To be honest, that match, I don't know about you guys. Like, I was starting to fall asleep during that match. It was a very boring match, Theory and Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Theory just doesn't push it, like, in my opinion. Like, it's just very basic. Nothing interesting at all.
Uh-huh. And how did you feel about John Cena's wrestling?
Like, I'll give Cena a bit of credit. Like,
but basically the same, John. You know what I mean? Like, well, yeah. It's kind of how you felt about Cena.
There was a bit more excitement, though.
A bit.
Like, there was absolutely nothing with
Is that
Theory.
Tony Ferguson in the crowd? Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Tony.
it is Tony Ferguson in the crowd watching this fight. Yeah, Theory is bland. I'll agree with you. And that match against Bobby Lashley was boring. The opening match, the ladder match that Liv Morgan won, was not great, and Liv won. That's a surprise, so that was fun. Lashley winning was a surprise, but it was less fun because the match was just, Bianca Belair beat Carmella, which was not a surprise, and it ended in 7 minutes. It really wasn't much of anything. The only surprise was that
the beatdown.
Well, I'll tell you why there's a beatdown, John, because there's another pay-per-view in 3 weeks. And Rhea Ripley's still hurt. Rhea Ripley's still hurt. They got nobody else. This was supposed to be Rhea's spot. Rhea was supposed to do Money in the Bank and SummerSlam and maybe the next pay-per-view against Bianca, but because Rhea is hurt, they're giving it to Carmella. She's going to work Bianca at SummerSlam. I'd bet you anything. That's why they did the beatdown tonight, because they need a match for Bianca at SummerSlam.
I feel like it's got to be Becky. You got to do the whole, will lightning strike twice kind of thing.
Becky's doing something else. She's losing and getting mad about it. Did you not hear her going bananas after Liv won Money in the Bank? That's like her new gimmick. She loses matches and then goes crazy. She gets all mad.
I just feel like that's the big match, really. I don't know why we waste time with other things. Might as well just give us what I think people know that's going to change things, is that match.
Is it, though? Bianca. I mean, we did it at SummerSlam last year. We did it at WrestleMania. Do we have to do it again at SummerSlam this year? It seems like overkill. I mean, Brock and Roman is like the millionth time, but I don't know. I don't know if you need to do Becky and Bianca again. I thought Rhea and Bianca was the match, and now that we don't have it, it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe Asuka?
I don't know. It's kind of out of nowhere. No build.
Where's Bayley?
Injuries, and some people don't come back from injuries sometimes.
Bianca started her whole run of destruction in a feud against Bayley. And that was the last time we saw Bayley, right? Remember that?
Well, she was supposed to wrestle her, and she couldn't.
Yeah. So I think Bayley should come back and be the Bianca opponent for SummerSlam, but I don't know. Maybe she's not ready yet. So yeah, Money in the Bank for me was like a 5.5 on 10. Not great. Usos over the Street Profits. That was your match of the night. My match of the night is probably
Ronda
and Natty, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Not a great pay-per-view.
Well, not great because Money in the Bank has the potential to be one of the best pay-per-views of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just okay at best. So that's a disappointment.
Taking a backseat to this UFC show. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, man. We've got Alexander Volkanovski in the cage. It's going to be Volkanovski.
Right?
Yeah, this is the co-main event. Co-main event for the UFC Featherweight Championship. It's a trilogy fight. Volkanovski has won the first two, both by decision. We've got Volkanovski and Holloway approaching. Referee Mark Goddard giving them their final instructions. Two of the greatest featherweights ever.
And that's the thing. Like
I'd still say Jose Aldo is the greatest featherweight ever at this point, but hey.
We'll see how far he goes in his career.
Yeah, we'll see.
But this is the thing. When you're looking at the two fighters, like Max, like Towers, like Volkanovski, the thing is that Volkanovski has close to a 3-inch reach. And that's what I was trying to say is once he's in that pocket, he's got the reach to get Holloway. And here we go, guys.
Round
the trilogy
one
starts.
This is going to be a good one.
Return of the Jedi.
You would think the pressure's on Holloway because, if he loses this, it's over. There's not going to be another fight.
Probably
But
not.
if he wins, more than likely there'll be a fourth fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Holloway needs this because, this is his last shot. You're right. AJ, you got to move your mic a little closer to your face.
What the heck, man?
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, it's when I was choking before.
Good that he's got a good new mic now. It's good.
Yeah, we got new equipment here.
Better.
It's like top of the line, man.
Thank you, members, for supporting.
You should see the studio here. It's amazing. Plus, Dave has big surprises for the studio coming up.
Oh, yeah, they're coming. Big surprises, John.
Cool.
But they'll be slowly coming. They'll take a while.
You need a little Viagra there, dude. Get it.
I don't need Viagra. I've never. I'm all right in that department.
Why would he need Viagra exactly?
I don't know.
What's going
on? It's for the studio, man, to speed it up.
I think speed is what you're talking about, not Viagra. You're confused about what drugs do.
Well, pretty much the
Viagra
same.
wouldn't make me go faster in organizing things. It would give me a...
It'll get your mojo going. That's what it'll do, which will speed things up. Trust me.
Give me a serious Volkanovski. Here's Volkanovski and Holloway right now. Minute and a half into this fight.
They're still like...
Yeah, feeling each other out. Oh, they just both threw body kicks at the exact same time.
That was nice. Synchronized.
Mirror images of each other, both missing. I mean, these guys are so... Yeah, they're so closely matched, you know? I feel like Volkanovski's going to pull away, but... Oh, nice little combination from Volkanovski. It's a close one.
That was good.
Oh! Nice right hand from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is like...
See, this is what I'm saying.
Pouring it on, challenging him. Let's go, man.
Volkanovski's boxing. I feel like it keeps getting better.
Yeah.
And he seems stronger. A little bit more power. He's putting people away. His punches look like they're doing more damage to his opponents in his past couple of fights.
Yeah, I agree with you. You can see it when he's unleashing it. You can see the power behind it.
Mm-hmm.
From everything, just from the jabs to the crosses. I mean, everything, it looks like it's going to hurt. There you go.
Oh, nice.
That was a good example right there.
Left and right hook from Volkanovski as Holloway comes in. Volkanovski's just so... His stance is so perfect. His footwork is so perfect. He's never making a mistake.
Yeah, and Volkanovski's throwing bigger shots now.
Nice bombs. Yeah, he's landing some big right hand there on Holloway.
And you can see he's moving in more, like he knows he's got him here in this round.
Woof. Nice 1-2 from Volkanovski.
Oh, man. And
he's talking trash, too, now. What's happening?
But he's been talking trash since he got into the octagon. No.
Holloway throws a kick. Volkanovski blocks it. Well, Volkanovski is talking all that trash right now. What's happening? I like it. Oh, man. He's landing shots, and he's talking to him.
Oh,
wow.
He's got Holloway, man.
Volkanovski is, like, seeing it differently right now. Like, man, everything Holloway's doing, Volkanovski is a couple steps ahead.
Yep. And, in fact, in the clinch there, I think he was throwing some words in his ears. It's crazy, man. That's what I said. He looks charged, Volkanovski.
Oh! Straight left hand rocks Holloway.
And a nice body kick to follow.
Oh, man. Right hand to the body, followed by left hand to the face. Volkanovski's combinations are beautiful. Yeah. So crisp.
Oh, another one.
Like, he doesn't waste any punches, man.
Holloway's still fighting, though.
Oh, yeah. Holloway's tough. It's going to be very tough to put Holloway down.
Yeah. He could take a beating. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But he's not doing too much in this round, man.
But I don't know if he could withstand Volkanovski for 5 rounds. What's that, John?
He's going to have to change it up here.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh! Oh, man. They were exchanging. They both landed there.
Volkanovski just smiling at him. It's like,
yeah, but
this is it,
he's
man.
smiling because he felt it.
But it didn't look like it fazed him at all, Dave. That's the thing.
I don't know.
Volkanovski's a tough guy, man. Former rugby player, man.
Ooh, nice little back elbow at the end.
Holloway with a little spinning elbow.
Yeah, he's calling it on. Listen, man, these guys are looking to get fight of the night, man.
That was a good first round, but I think Volkanovski got the advantage there. I think he won the first round. Close one, though.
I wouldn't say it was that close. It was pretty...
Holloway landed.
He did,
but I've got Volkanovski winning.
Yeah.
The first round.
Who bet? Was it Doug that bet?
Patrick said his only bet tonight is on Volkanovski. I've got Volkanovski as well.
How much did he bet?
He's part of the Team Dave parlay. I don't think he said.
Well, Pat, I hope you win, man. It's looking good the first round. Max is already bruised around the eye. I mean, he ate quite a few shots.
If you're just joining us, AJ's parlay is busted.
It's like Money in the Bank.
It's gone.
It's gone.
AJ's parlay was Adesanya, Volkanovski, Pereira. O'Malley went to a no contest, and Lawler lost. Dave went with the right guy. He took Barberena, who won by knockout. Munoz and O'Malley went to a no contest. Pereira got the victory, and now we've got Volkanovski and Holloway. So the Team Dave parlay still intact. Team AJ parlay busted with that Robbie Lawler pick.
Schnizzle my fizzle.
I will do no such thing.
Come on!
Was there no Team Fred?
Freddie is on a honeymoon.
Fred was preparing for his wedding on Thursday, so he was not with us, and tonight he's on his honeymoon. So
he's in Trois-Rivières, man.
There were no team Fred picks.
Johnny, the lovely city of Trois-Rivières, beautiful place for a honeymoon.
I don't think that's where they are. We are in round 2 of Holloway versus
God knows what he's doing right
Volkanovski. Holloway keeps landing those leg kicks, though. I wonder, as the fight goes on, do those slow Volkanovski down?
Oh. See, Volkanovski just doesn't throw like those jabs. It's always combinations behind like everything he throws. It's hard to defend, man. You're going to get hit with something.
Johnny, do you think Seth got injured on the Riddle RKO? Was a question we got.
It looked pretty devastating. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think he's seriously hurt, but it looked pretty rough. That was big. It was probably the biggest bump that I saw in the match. I know they did the power bomb, and pretty much they did a RKO off the ladder.
Oh, okay. To the ring?
Yeah, but it was like the end of the ring, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like near the ropes.
It looked good, but probably hurt a lot.
Yeah.
But I imagine he'll be okay.
I hope, man. It's a tough business.
It would be hard to lose Seth at this point, too, for WWE. Got a lot of injuries, some of their main guys. Volkanovski with a nice little body lock on Holloway. He might be looking for a takedown here. Or just to grind him up against the fence.
Yeah, just a
nice
big
little elbow as he disengages.
Smokes, man, that was
nice elbow from Volkanovski.
Wow.
Goes back to the body lock against the fence.
Right on the mark, man. Look at this. He's
takes
taking
the
his
back.
Got his back.
But not able to
another
bring him
one.
down.
Another elbow.
Big elbow from
my
Volkanovski as they
goodness.
disengage.
Jesus, man.
Back to the center of the octagon.
That was his plan there. Just get the lock and just release and throw that elbow. And all three of them worked, man. They're on the money.
Yeah, it was a nice move. Hold his arms and then throw an elbow over the top.
Holloway looks like he's cut on the left eye.
Nice 1-2 from Volkanovski.
Oh!
Big right hand from Volkanovski, but Holloway just eats it and keeps moving forward.
He's a tough boy, man.
My God. That was amazing.
Jesus.
Holloway's face is busted open. His nose and above his left eye, he's cut.
Man,
I don't know if it was that straight right hand.
I think it was the elbows that got in.
Or the elbows there in the clinch.
He's
but
bleeding,
Holloway's
man.
busted open pretty bad.
Man.
The nose is the worst part. It's going to hurt his cardio a lot.
What's that?
If his nose is bleeding, it's really going to hurt his cardio.
Yeah. And he's got to fight, presumably, for 15 more minutes after this round is done.
Right.
About 1:40 left in the second. A lot of fight left to go here for Holloway.
Still pushing it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Holloway is a champion.
Yeah.
He's no joke, but Volkanovski's busting him up. And I wonder, Holloway's great. Holloway's durable, but every man's got his limits. And Volkanovski's really busting him up, so I wonder what's going to happen here. I could see Volkanovski putting him away, but Holloway keeps fighting through. Volkanovski landed a good combination there. To the body, man. To the head.
But he's been doing that all like through the last 2 rounds, man.
Yep. Oh, nice jab from Holloway. They're showing the significant strikes. Volkanovski 29, Holloway 19 in the first round. Volkanovski 27, Holloway 14 in the second round here.
Man, he's just...
So you can see Volkanovski almost doubling up Holloway in significant strikes in both rounds. Ooh. Nice 1-2 from Holloway, though. Holloway's not going away. He's putting it on Volkanovski here with about 30 seconds left in this second.
Ooh. Wow. Got an inside kick and dropped Holloway a bit.
Stunned him.
Yeah, he stunned him.
But stunned him.
I think it was more of a
Still, it was painful enough for him to, like, drop. I mean, that's the thing with Volkanovski. He keeps throwing those low leg kicks. And that's where I really want him the second fight, actually.
Nice 1-2 from Volkanovski, and then avoids the kick from Holloway. Second round in the books. That was another round for Alex Volkanovski. Holloway is busted up.
Man, oh man.
Looks like all over his left eye here.
He still has a lot of heart, man. He just keeps going. Let's see what happens in the third. He's bleeding from everywhere, Dave.
Hell of a fight so far.
The nose isn't that bad, though.
No, the nose isn't that bad, but his eye is pretty bad. Yeah. That cut, it's like in the eyelid almost, just on the eyelid and the eyebrow. That's a really bad cut. It's a bad spot because it's going to bleed right in the eye.
And it's going to open up more and more the more shots he gets. And
that's bad.
We'll
They're trying to fix it, but he's still bleeding from it pretty bad. Wow. Looking good for Volkanovski.
Yeah, see, the doctor could call it's a big cut, man.
Well, that's a really bad cut.
Yeah, that's a bad cut.
Ouch.
So a few more punches, and, man, the ref will probably call the doctor in.
Hey, if Volkanovski wins, my $2 to win 150-something parlay.
Listen, man.
My 8-fight parlay wins. So let's see Volkanovski win.
Bet 99.
Yeah, $2 to win 150. I did an 8-fight parlay before. And, it's going to be a little less because the Munoz fight was a push, so it'll be less than 150, but still, it'll be
for $2, man?
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's a nice payday, man.
It'll be a good payday. If Volkanovski wins for Team Dave.
Yeah.
Let's go, Volk.
There's still a lot of fight.
I'm really hoping for Volk here because it'll be a nice payday for me if he wins.
It's looked good so far, but like you said, there's still a lot of fight left.
There's still a lot of fight there. And Holloway, man, look, he's still going at it.
Ooh.
See,
third round here.
He's getting tagged, though.
Yeah, and that's it. Volkanovski knows exactly what to do. Just keep tagging that eye. There you go. You see that right, Johnny? Those are the dangerous ones.
Volkanovski is an assassin.
Yeah, he's looking at his mark.
Switching stances, moving around. Like, Volkanovski looks fine. Yeah, he's got not a scratch on him so far.
And he doesn't look like he's slowing down at all. You can see Max is slowed down like a skip. But Volkanovski looks like he's fresh, like it's the first round.
Max is still stalking him, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's what Max does. But he's got no choice at this point. He knows he's down 2 rounds.
Yeah, Max needs to win this round. Otherwise, he's in a big hole in this fight because he's down 2 rounds. It seems pretty clear. And if he loses this one, he's going to need a finish, right?
It's going to be tough, man.
It's tight so far, though.
Yeah, it's a close, very close third round so far. But that's not good for Max. Like, it should be, like, Max needs to have this round in the bag at this point. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to really win this round. This is a must-win round for the whole fight. If he loses this round, chances are he loses the fight.
And as you guys have seen with the judges, I mean, you could think you won, but you didn't actually win.
Exactly. So. Like Armand.
You'd have to be a pretty bad judge, though, to score the first 2 rounds for Holloway.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
Pretty clear, like, who's winning this.
You'd have to be pretty bad at MMA judging to score
there'll be an uproar
the first 2
sure.
rounds for anybody other than Volkanovski. That was a nice right hand from Volkanovski. Seems to be landing a little more in this third. Ooh. Oh, nice jab from Holloway.
But he's getting opened up big time.
Well, that cut in his eye.
Yeah, it's just...
Still a close third round. Closest round of the fight so far.
Yep.
But it's not over. Oh, nice 1, 2, 3 from Volkanovski. Nice 3-punch combination, left, right, left. Holloway tried to go in for a knee.
Man. Here
Volkanovski clinches him up. Has Holloway up against the fence.
And let's see if he throws the elbow. He's going to turn him around.
Volkanovski controlling Holloway now against the fence in the body lock. Holloway turns it around on him. But Volkanovski still has the double underhook so he can maintain control and pushes Max back up against the fence.
He's still talking trash?
Not as much.
Not so much, but he seems like he might have been talking there for a bit.
But Max knows that as soon as he releases, man, he knows that he's going to throw that elbow. It's been his game so far in the body lock. Here we go, spinning back. Did you see that, Johnny? That's his thing, man. And it landed. It wasn't heavy, but it landed.
Well, he's not the only guy to do that. I mean, John Jones does that too.
No. But you know that every time he's in the body lock or in the clinch, he's throwing an elbow. That's why Max was, he was nervous to release.
Body.
You could see it.
This is a close round, but it's hard to say that Max Holloway won it.
Yeah.
We got about a minute left here in this round, and
you started the trash talk again, Johnny.
Oh, nice jab from
Max
Volkanovski.
Is just bleeding, man.
Max is bleeding pretty bad now.
Yeah, Niagara Falls here.
Those cuts are really opening up.
What's the 72?
Ooh, nice right hand from Holloway, but
72 to 43 for head punches going to Volkanovski.
Oh, nice.
Jesus, man.
Right-left combo from Volkanovski now.
Some of the blood of
Volkanovski's got blood on him, but it's Holloway's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nice punches from Volkanovski. Yeah. I think those combos, that jab, that makes it pretty clear that he's wrapped up this round. This seems like another round for Alex
Oh.
Volkanovski. Close round,
but not enough. Not enough for Holloway to have won this round.
Nope.
Man, so this is it's the Hail Mary rounds, man. He's got either knock him out.
I think Holloway needs a finish,
submit him.
But that was a close round.
Finish, man.
I'd say the first two were clearly for Volkanovski, but you could maybe make a case for the third round for Holloway, but I don't know.
No,
I wouldn't make that case. Yeah. I wouldn't make it. What do you think, John? Round 3, what did you think?
I mean, it was very close. It's tough. And with the judges, it's very hard to say. It did seem like Volkanovski had the better effective striking. However, as we've seen in the past, just because what it looks like doesn't mean that's what you're going to get with the scorecard. So
you're right.
Yep. You're 100% right about that.
It's hard.
But I'd say the first 2 rounds for sure for Volkanovski. The third round probably for Volkanovski. I've got Volkanovski up 30-27 on my scorecard. AJ does too. I think Johnny does too. I think we all do right now. But that third round was close, so the fourth and fifth are going to be interesting to see how they play out, because if Holloway does win the fourth and fifth rounds, then he might have a case to win the fight. We'll see what happens in the fourth. I think Volkanovski really needs another round. He gets another round clear like the first 2 were, probably wins this fight.
And then he coasts the fifth.
I don't think that Holloway's going to be able to put Volkanovski away. I don't think he finishes Volk.
Yeah, he's tired. Oh, another big elbow right from the body lock. Oh, he looks hurt. Holloway looks a little hurt there.
This is going to wear him down now.
Yep.
Yeah, Volkanovski
grinding him,
putting on the pressure. He's got the body lock, pushing Holloway into the fence. Got him up there pretty quick, and nice punches in the clinch from Volkanovski as they separate again.
And that cut is opened up a little bit more.
And I'm seeing Twitter scores that the UFC is showing on the screen, and people mostly scoring at 3-0 Volkanovski so far, as we're in the fourth round now, championship rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And the thing with Volkanovski, man, look at this guy's cardio. Does he look like he's going into the fourth here?
No.
And that's
he's kept
the
the same pace,
man,
this whole fight.
He hasn't lost. He could have swept him there, but
decided
to just throw his leg out.
He's in his 16th minute of this fight, and he has not slowed down.
No.
Very impressive stuff. But Holloway's still there. The damage that he takes, he never goes away. In his face, pressuring.
Crazy.
These guys,
like you say, he's got to go for a finish here.
He has no choice.
These guys have now fought each other in the UFC for over an hour.
Crazy.
Wow.
They've had 2 25-minute fights, and they're now in the fourth round of their third 25-minute fight.
And they've all been exciting,
So if it goes the distance, they will fight each other for an hour and 15 minutes, right? Total?
Crazy.
In the UFC. They've now hit the hour mark. of octagon time against each other, which is nuts. Two of the best featherweights ever. This is the all-time featherweight battle. This is the new Aldo Faber, you know?
Yep. See, Volkanovski, man, he's so, like, confident. Keeping his hands down, then just throwing those strikes. I'd be a bit nervous, man. Any boxing coach will keep your hands up.
Whoa, Volkanovski leans in. Holloway level changes momentarily, looked for a takedown, but Volkanovski was right there, not having any of it. Reverses it.
Wow.
Gets the double unders again, the body lock against the fence.
Did absolutely nothing with that.
Franco wants to see the fight stopped.
Yeah,
he thinks
right.
Holloway is taking too much of a beating. I don't know. Holloway's tough.
But this is typical Holloway fights, you know. But, yeah, that gash has really opened up a lot.
Oh, big right hand from Volkanovski.
I mean, if there's any point, you know, Franco, where Holloway looks like he's in trouble, the ref will jump in. Right now, he's not looking like he's in trouble. He's not looking great, but
he's tough. You can't deny that.
Oh, yeah. It's a world championship level fighter. Oh, man. Nice combo from Volkanovski again as Holloway chases him. Holloway just not able to match speed with Volkanovski. And the power as well.
And he's having a hard time.
When you have speed and power on your side, look out.
Absolutely. But with all that blood dripping, man, it's hard to see too, you know.
Significant strikes.
Oh, Jesus, man. He just
40-19 in the third round for Volkanovski, 33-20 in the fourth here. So, yeah, Volkanovski is leading in all the big stats in this fight. And if you look at the faces are telling the story too. Volkanovski, not a scratch on his face still as we head towards the end of the fourth round, and Holloway is a bloody mess.
And he's just picking him apart here.
Yeah. What a performance from Alex Volkanovski. And this is what I was saying before the fight. Like, I feel
he's
like the distance in their skills is further from with Volkanovski. Like, I think he's improved way more than Holloway has since their last fight.
Absolutely.
And I think he's showing that now.
Yeah.
I think Holloway is basically the same as he was when they fought last time, and Volkanovski is not. And there's round 4 in the books.
Good fight, man.
And
a lot of respect between each other.
I think Volkanovski has that round too.
Yeah, that was pretty clear. Look, it's do or die in the fifth, and that's the problem with Holloway. He's going to have to really commit, and it might get him in trouble. But it depends on how Volkanovski decides what he's going to do. If he decides just to coast, you know, and kind of drown the 5 minutes, obviously he's won this fight. Volkanovski has to do everything in his power to knock him out or submit him, but I don't think he has the power or the energy to submit him at this point. He can't even stay in a clinch. You know, he took his back and he wasn't able to hold it for long. Volkanovski looks too strong, man. His cardio is – he's going to come into the fifth as if he's fighting in the first. It's going to be a different thing. Max has to open up, and it's going to get him in trouble. This fifth is going to be either a stoppage or – like I said, Volkanovski is just going to cruise to a 5-minute, like, boring fifth round.
Volkanovski should cruise at this point. Like, why?
Yeah.
But, you know, he's got to fight, though. Yeah. That's the thing. You can't just kind of lay back and hope to not get hurt or whatever. Like, he's got to play defensive, but his offense has got to be there, too, because he's still in there with Max Holloway, and he could get caught, and the whole fight could end real quick. So we're in the fifth round now. We've done it. We're finally here. Fifth and final round between Max Holloway and Alex Volkanovski. And I have it all 4 rounds for Alex Volkanovski going into this one.
Yeah. And you know what? The only thing is that if they perform on the fifth here, they could get fight of the night as well. So, like, some money will come to Max. And Max, trying to go for that single, has got it.
Is this fight of the night? Because that Robbie Lawler Brian Barberena fight was pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is pretty
great. Like, this is a great fight, but that one was good too. It's tough.
Yeah, it's not as even as
Give
the
them all
Lawler
bonuses,
fight.
man.
I
Give them
agree.
all a bonus. These guys are fighting their asses off.
And Dana, you know, he might do that.
He might. Depends how many pay-per-views they sold. Although I guess that doesn't matter anymore because they got ESPN right? Welcome.
Welcome. Who's coming in?
I don't know.
Come on in.
But welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Bonjour.
Harold Schneider gifting people memberships tonight.
Yeah, Johnny,
Thank
man.
you, Harold.
Damn, Harold.
Thank you, Patrick C. Hamilton, the Super Chat leader
He's
of the
like
night.
he's like Santa Claus, man, in July. Christmas in July.
Patrick's only bet was on Alex Volkanovski tonight, so I'm sure he's feeling pretty confident right now as Volkanovski seems to be cruising in this fifth round.
Someone else is welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. People are being welcomed. I'm not sure why. I don't see who, but
we welcome them.
They're
whoever,
welcome.
man.
I welcome them.
We're ringside, man.
Everybody's welcome on Ringside Report. We're super inclusive. We like everybody.
Well, there might be a few like.
Well, maybe not everybody, but pretty much everybody. I'm saying we're inclusive. We're down with everybody and everything.
That's true.
So here is Volkanovski and Max Holloway in the third round. Volkanovski just landed a nice leg kick, and he's continuing to pick Holloway apart. This round looking like pretty much all the others. Volkanovski just outlanding Max Holloway. And Holloway chasing him and just not able to catch him. It's a beautiful performance. Yeah, Mel Gibson we don't like. He's not allowed.
What are you talking about?
Well, AJ likes him, actually,
like
so
Mel.
some of us like him, but I don't like him too much.
Man, Braveheart. How can you not like Mel Gibson?
Overrated.
What? Freedom!
Overrated. Corny. Holloway looked for a takedown there, but Volkanovski's like, nope, and he goes back to this body lock he's got an over-under hook now, but, Volkanovski's really controlling the clinch very well, and that's been one of the stories of this fight, is that every time they clinch up, Volkanovski has the advantage. He has the better placement, and those strikes off the break of the clinch have been really damaging and have opened up some cuts on Max Holloway.
Yeah.
The clinch game of Volkanovski, a lot of people are going to talk about the speed and the power and what he's doing, but the clinching, I think, is something that people aren't necessarily gonna look at, because he clinched him, but he didn't really go for much of a takedown. He wasn't shooting for that takedown hard. He wasn't trying to trip the leg that much. He's clinching you to time it for the separation to land a big strike.
And most of them have been elbows, and really, that's what really cut up Max.
But it's a different technique. It's not ordinary. It's clearly thought out and planned, and it's a trick that he has, and it's worked a lot.
It's working, yeah, absolutely. Smart.
Really smart. That's what I say about the world champions, man. You could be a good fighter as a meathead, but you can't be a world champion and be a meathead. You got to be a smart dude.
True. You said that on Thursday, man. You're absolutely right. And look at
and these guys are both very smart guys, very smart fighters, and they're both world champions. This is a world championship fight. Holloway's a champion. Volkanovski's a champion. It's just one guy has to lose tonight, and I think it's going to be Max Holloway.
Well, it's pretty clear. I mean,
yeah.
Just amazing.
I mean, all rounds,
it's the main event.
Yeah, it's
still another fight. Wow.
I think the main event's going to be over in the second round. Israel Adesanya by knockout, round 2.
Yeah, I called it somewhere in the third.
Didn't he win his last fight in the second round too?
No, he won his last fight by decision over Robert Whittaker.
Oh, I guess it was the fight before that.
No, fight before that was Marvin Vettori. It was a decision win. Fight before that was Jan Blachowicz. It was a decision loss. But the fight before that was Paulo Costa, second round knockout.
There we go. I remember that fight.
Yeah.
Damn, Volkanovski. He just, doesn't skip a beat, man. Does this guy look like he's fighting in the fifth?
No, he's amazing. He's just
incredible. Scary,
he's peppering Holloway with shots, continuing to land big, heavy shots. But you know what? Holloway is not fighting like his face looks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Holloway still seems fresh.
Right.
Holloway's still fighting. Holloway's still putting out a lot of effort, a lot of output.
Beautiful fight.
And his face is a mess. He looks like a monster, but he kept fighting all the way in the fifth. The fight is now over, and Alex Volkanovski should win 50-45 on all 3 judges' scorecards. This should be a clean sweep.
Yeah.
All 5 rounds for the champion, Alexander Volkanovski, and still. And that was a beautiful performance from Volk. This guy, every time he steps out, continues to impress me. I was very confident that he would win this fight.
Yep.
I was very confident because that fight against the Korean Zombie, for some reason, watching him fight the Korean Zombie opened my eyes. And I know, a lot of people were telling me, well, it's just the Zombie. This is Holloway. This is different. But it wasn't about the opponent. It was about the Volkanovski that I saw in the octagon. And it's like a switch flipped, and he became a different guy.
Yep.
And that's the guy that showed up tonight.
Jesus.
Like, the first two fights with Holloway were close. When you went to the judges' scorecards at the end of those fights, you said, I don't know. I don't know who won that fight. This one was not close.
He didn't win one round, man. That says it all.
50-45. This was a complete domination.
And this is against Max Holloway,
who's nobody is beating Max Holloway at 145 unless your name is Alex Volkanovski.
And look at Volkanovski, man. He doesn't he had a little cut, I think, near the eye, a little bit.
Yeah,
and that
only happened in the 5th round.
Yeah, that's insane, man. This guy, look at him. He looks exactly the way he walked into the ring when Buffer was announcing him. Look at this guy. Man. That's a scary fighter right there.
If Adesanya wins here,
dude, Ringside Report brought you some money.
On my personal bets and on my picks, this will be one of the biggest nights I ever have.
Listen, man, that's why you got to listen to Ringside Report, man.
So
you want to make some
right
money?
now, Volkanovski, as long as the judges did the right thing here, which they did, Team Dave cashed in big time tonight. So
yeah,
I'm doing really good.
Team Dave,
yay.
Well, you still have the main event though, no?
Yeah, this is it, man.
Israel?
Yeah, but I have a bet that doesn't involve Israel that just cashed in with Volkanovski. A $2 8-fight parlay that paid out $150 that I just won.
Way to go, Dave, man.
$2 to win 150 is pretty good.
That's beautiful. Too bad you didn't put $10.
And still, too bad I didn't put all my money I have.
Put all your money, man. All your kids piggyback.
It's a long
you
shot,
just crack
man.
it.
It's one of those long shots where you go, hey, put $2 on that.
And sometimes it pays, man.
See where the cookie crumbles, and the cookie crumbled in Team Dave's favor. We're going to be eating lobsters tomorrow night, baby.
Go back to Red Lobster, man. Take a drive.
Dana wasn't there?
That's the second time I paid $2 for something and made like $150 back this week. You know how crazy that is?
That's the way.
I found a Hot Wheels car, John. Okay, a Hot Wheels car at a Dollarama. Did I tell you that the guy offered me $140 for it?
Is that crazy?
You told me, yeah.
I paid $150 for it. This guy wants to give me $140 for a Hot Wheels. I was like, yeah, okay. No problem, man. I'll sell that to you. Can't believe it. Volkanovski doing his post-fight speech there with Joe Rogan,
looks, man.
Giving props to Max Holloway. Holloway looks a mess, and Volkanovski looks fine.
Like nothing, man. And the thing is that we keep looking at Holloway's right eye. Or, sorry, left eye.
He's clearly saying something.
Volkanovski says, stand up for yourself. They tried to bring me down, but nobody can bring me down anymore. I stood up for myself, and look at me now. He comes from a land down under.
Strong Aussie, man.
You better run. You
Just
better
like Crocodile
take cover.
Dundee, man.
Volkanovski, I'm a big fan of this guy now. Like, I was kind of not so excited about him.
This is a knife.
But after that Korean zombie fight, like, I'm the biggest Volkanovski fan out there, man. That fight just opened my eyes to what's possible with this guy.
And you remember, like, way back, like, you know, when he was coming in and whatnot, people were like, he's a champ like that. Nobody knows. Like, you know, he doesn't have that, like, Connor, like, mystique. Or
it's because he was winning a lot of his fights by decision, you know? And then when he fought Jose Aldo, he beat him by decision. And then he fought Holloway, and he won by decision. And a lot of people thought he lost. And then they had an immediate rematch, and he won by split decision. And a lot of people thought he lost. So then he fought Brian Ortega, and he beat him by decision. And it was like, yeah, okay, but it was still kind of a close fight.
Did you see that?
But even the Ortega fight was still kind of tight, you know, but Volkanovski clearly won. But then the Korean zombie fight, it was like he knocked him out, he crushed him. And now the Holloway fight, it's like, wow,
look who's there.
He's miles ahead. And there's Charles Oliveira, the 155-pound champion. And honestly, Volkanovski might be one of his next opponents.
I could
see Chris Angel, the mind freak.
BJ
Or
man,
BJ Penn.
Like Dave, man. He's a mind freak. You want to win? Listen to this,
it's the game, and Vince. And Stephanie and Pat McAfee.
Dave, look at that. Vince is at a UFC event.
Is at the UFC? Holy shit. Vince went from Money in the Bank straight to the UFC. He's got his daughter next to him, Triple H, and Pat McAfee for some reason.
Man. Respect, man.
What am I doing here? Let's go to this UFC thing. I think it's all a work, brother. Whoa, Matt, John, aren't you shocked of seeing Vince at a UFC? That's crazy. Vince never goes anywhere.
I think it's mainly Vince just trying to get himself out there, kind of thing.
Well, he's out there,
get
man.
Attention for himself. Just get attention for himself because everyone's like, oh, he shouldn't put himself out there, so he's going to do the opposite. He's actually going to go everywhere now.
Well, he looks good.
That's so crazy. I think you're right, though. But Vince at the UFC?
And the whole family.
And Stephanie, Triple H, and Pat McAfee for some reason?
A celebrity.
I guess. But, I don't know, for some reason, when they showed them on screen, all I saw was Triple H. I was like, it's the game! And I was like, oh, yeah, there's Vince. But it's Triple H! Oh, man. I don't know. He stuck out. And I was like, oh, who's that next to him? Oh, that's his wife, Stephanie. Who's that next to her? What, it's Vince?
And he looks so cool. Like, he was all chill.
Yeah. Oh, he's the coolest. What a cool guy.
What's crazy, like,
he should have had a glass of proper...
pay-per-view.
What's that, Johnny?
They have Money in the Bank, and then they go right to the UFC. Surprised by that.
It
Usually
just goes to
they
show
would
you how
just,
big the UFC is, man. And Jeremy Prophet, who's in Vegas right now, he was saying it, man. All the buzz is about the UFC. And Dave was right, man. How can you have, like, two big events, or actually really one big event now, the UFC, over you know, the WWE? It doesn't make sense, man. They should have had it, like, next week.
They should have had it tomorrow night. Doing it the same night as the UFC is weird. But, yeah, I am surprised that they went straight from Money in the Bank to...
What the hell was that? Uh-oh, Mario's down.
Something fell.
Oh, what'd you do to Super Mario?
Super Mario's down. Is that, like... Is there some meaning behind that? It's a party. Hey,
It's a Mario party.
hey, Luigi. Give me the mushroom.
Mario time.
Show me the money, Dave. Show me the money. Chris Angel, man. Talk about money and, like, you know, magic.
Screw Chris Angel. I'm
What?
the real mind freak here, baby.
You
I'm the
talking
one
about?
cashing in. Hey, Patrick, you won, baby.
Yeah,
You won
Patrick.
your bet, Patrick. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Team Dave.
He's always winning, man.
Patrick
Pat's always
Patrick
winning.
always wins with our picks. Patrick
Damn.
knows which picks to pick. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes he'll watch our show, but he knows which ones to select that are the right ones because Patrick knows MMA. He knows what he's doing with his wagers, and he does it over at bet99.com, and he uses the promo code Ringside. And I'm very happy for Patrick for winning, and I'm very happy that Team Dave is winning, and I'm very happy that Team AJ has lost.
What? How dare you? Listen, man. I'm just saying early stoppage. That's all I'm saying.
There was no early stoppage. What are you talking about?
With Robbie.
No. So just to recap the Team Dave, I mean, it would have been nice if Munoz got the win over Sean O'Malley. We would have won even more money.
That's true.
But Sean O'Malley had to poke the guy's eye.
I'm calling Bushido.
Yeah, but there's the Team Dave's parlay. Whoops, where'd it go?
Where are you going, Dave?
I don't know. There it is. Disappeared. It's damn Instagram. There's Adesanya, Volkanovski, Pereira, Barberena, and Munoz. The Munoz fight went to a no contest, so that's a push. So the bet is still live. You just win a little bit less because the fight doesn't happen. But Barberena won, Pereira won, Volkanovski won. All we need is Adesanya to win, and the Team Dave parlay catches in once again for the second week in a row, mind you. Last week, the Team Dave parlay won as well.
Yeah, and it was a good payout, too.
It was a very good payout. It was $20 to win $200 last week, and this week it was $20 to win like $500.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. You had like 2,000,
which you won't win,
995.
but it's less because Munoz was on that parlay.
Yeah, but not
and
by
was
much.
He was a big underdog. But yeah,
Well,
no, you'll win less, but still you win. I think a couple $100 at least.
Still, man.
With the Team Dave parlay, it was $20 to win 500. I mean, it's a plus $29.95 parlay, and it's about to cash in for us if Israel Adesanya wins. Always an if.
Yeah, there's always
But if
an
he
if.
does, which he's expected to do, he is a heavy favorite going into the fight, the Team Dave parlay will cash in once again and win big money. And I am on a roll here in 2022. I am absolutely killing it on the picks. I've focused more on fight picks. I've focused more on fight research and watching a lot of tape. You know, my UFC Fight Pass subscription has paid off in a major way because I watch. All right, you hitting the area?
Yeah,
you got to take a piss?
Sounds like a toilet break, yeah.
You know, he's an old man. Night. His bladder doesn't hold up, you know?
Well, it's been a long night. You guys, started at 9?
10.
Well, you guys were watching the prelims. You were watching Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a fun day. We went to Fred's wedding this morning. Fred got married. I don't know if you saw the Ringside Report Instagram. You can see a picture of me and AJ in our cool wedding outfits that we're wearing today for the Fred wedding.
I didn't see it. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Very cool. Follow us on Instagram at Ringside Report and at Dave Simon MMA if you want to follow me on Instagram. I'm not super active on Instagram, but sometimes I am, you know? I've been more active. Johnny North was encouraging me to get Instagram and be active on it, and I think I do okay.
You could do more, you know, but it's still a work in progress.
Well, all right, fine. Like the pictures of the cool toys that I buy on my Instagram? How about that? It's mostly what I do.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah. Good. AJ's back. AJ feels better. Jared Cannonier is coming down. Our tale of the tape.
Oh, man.
Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier. Israel 22-1, Jared 15-5. I think Cannonier is going to miss big on some of these looping punches that he throws. Israel's going to make him pay and put his lights out.
Look, the thing with the Cannon is that, you know, we saw him we were talking about this on Thursday. We saw him in heavyweight. We saw him in light heavyweight, and he wasn't that great, man. You know, but moving down, he's 5-1. The thing with him is that he has a lot of power behind his punches. He's dangerous, but he doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have just the IQ like Israel. Israel's a different level altogether. But anything can happen, man. You know, anyone has a puncher's chance. But I don't see this guy being the guy to dethrone like Israel.
Let me ask you something about Volkanovski. People are asking the question. Volkanovski has been talking about going up and fighting Charles do Bronx Oliveira for the lightweight title. Now with this performance over Max Holloway, does he need to prove anything else at 145, or is he ready to move up to 155? And at the same time, is he the guy you want to see challenge Oliveira right now? Like, is that is that what you want to see? Because it's not for me. And
why?
Because
man, look what
Volkanovski's great, but I think there's still some fun fights for him at 145. You know, I think that there's still, you know, Josh Emmett looked really good against Calvin Kattar. That was a close fight. I thought Kattar won, but it was close. And I think you could give Emmett maybe a title shot. Arnold Allen keeps getting better. Giga Chikadze is out there. Bryce Mitchell is on the come up. Like
Bryce Mitchell,
Movsar Evloev is looking pretty good. Like, there are some good potential contenders here for Volkanovski. Yeah, and at 155, there are so many good challenges for Charles Oliveira. They're talking about doing a Conor McGregor fight against Oliveira. Islam Makhachev is right there, ready for a title fight. Like, there are some good fights right now at 155, and I would be a little bit annoyed to see Islam Makhachev not get the next shot. I don't know. Like, if I were to rank them, I would say Islam should get the next shot because I think he's got the best chance of winning. And then I'd go Volkanovski, and then I'd go Conor McGregor. I think Conor McGregor's kind of a joke to get a title shot right now, but because of his name, Charles Oliveira has even said that that's the fight he wants over Islam because that's where the money is, and that's the fight. It's Conor McGregor. He feels that he's earned it because he's famous and done a lot for the sport, so fine. Conor's a dangerous fighter. That would be a fun fight, but you know, for me, it's just it doesn't feel serious. It doesn't feel like Conor's the rightful #1 contender right now. He's lost a bunch of fights. And I think Islam Makhachev is that #1 contender. But Volkanovski, you know, next to Makhachev right now, yeah, okay. But I want to see Makhachev do it.
Yep.
What is this? Is this an Undertaker music here? What's going on? I'm hearing gongs.
Yeah, it is, man. Because of Vince.
Oh, my God. Israel
it sounds like the Undertaker.
Israel Adesanya coming out to the Undertaker's music.
This is crazy,
He's
man.
probably in attendance, maybe, possibly.
I don't know, but Vince is there watching this. He's going to be like, "You got to pay me for this, pal.
Dad, write me that check before
I own this music, damn it." Oh, my God.
Coming out
look
with
at
Undertaker's
this.
hat?
He's got an Undertaker hat and the urn.
What
He's
the hell?
Israel's got the
Wow.
urn. Oh, yes.
What the hell, man? This is crazy. Who would have thought, man?
Oh, he's going full Undertaker.
He should have came out with like the trench as well, man. It would have been crazy.
Jared Cannonier, you will know my name as the Lord Reaper.
What do they say?
I'm Israel Adesanya.
Wow, that's insane, man.
What?
On
Look at this.
commentary, are they acknowledging this?
Is this
or-
the Undertaker? No.
Commentary.
Wow.
Acknowledge me. Hey, that's a different gimmick, John. That's Roman's gimmick. Acknowledge me, John. What are you talking about?
I would think DC knows what this is, but I don't know if like Joe Rogan knows about it.
Joe Rogan knows he had Undertaker on his podcast.
Yeah, but does he know the entrance and all that?
Probably
He
not.
knows the guy.
Well, this is weird,
Interesting.
man. Triple H, Stephanie, and Vince are there, and Israel Adesanya comes out with the urn, acting like he's the Undertaker. Why is he
It's
acting like me? I've got
Had the
next at the
smoke.
middleweight champion.
It's an insane
I can
night,
make
man.
185 pounds. I'm 6'10", 345. I'm gonna make 185.
And I'll see you in the hospital the day after.
I'll see you in hell.
Wow,
Remember
man,
when
this
this
is
got
crazy.
announced? We said crisscross, right? So this is kind of the closest we're going to get.
I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, you had Ronda Rousey and Matt Riddle on WWE's pay-per-view doing work tonight, and here's Vince McMahon and Triple H and Stephanie on the UFC pay-per-view with Israel Adesanya as Undertaker. WWE and UFC in the same town tonight doing pay-per-views on the same night.
And talk about crossovers. I mean, if you
It's
look
crazy.
at it like from another perspective, you got YouTubers becoming like WWE stars in the making. I mean, like you got Logan
he's
Paul.
doing the lights.
What?
He raised the lights.
What? He's done it all, man.
He's doing the Undertaker.
Johnny, how do you like this, man?
It's pretty well. The fact they came out with the smoke too, that was pretty nice. The purple smoke.
Yeah, the purple
Nice
lights,
touches.
the purple smoke, raising the lights, the hat, the urn. But Franco 316 says no jacket.
That's what I
True,
said.
he needed the jacket,
He
the
needed the
duster
trench,
jacket. Yeah,
But still, it's pretty cool, man.
he
Yeah, I'm pretty
needed
happy
the
with the effort.
jacket.
The lights and all that's pretty great.
Yeah, that was awesome. I thought Dana didn't like fancy entrances.
Yeah, Dana
Israel's
likes
doing
it,
whatever
man.
he wants. This
Exactly.
But isn't he not there? I didn't see him like.
No, I saw him. I thought I saw him. He was like chatting with some girl. I
He's got to be there. It's a
Yeah.
pay-per-view in Vegas. He's always there.
kind of
But
did
when
see him.
Volkanovski won, he didn't give him the title. Someone else did.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. Daniel Cormier is saying this is the greatest walkout he's ever seen in his life. I mean, yeah, it was pretty
He's a
good.
fan of WWE.
Yeah, but it was pretty damn good, man. The best part was it wasn't the music, it wasn't the hat, it was when he raised the lights, Taker style. You know, that's really committing to the gimmick.
Yeah, but walking with the urn was pretty cool.
Yeah, but just the lights, man, was really cool.
Wow, this is crazy, man. Look at this. Oh, he's peeing.
He's
Look at
pretending
that.
to pee like a dog on the octagon for some reason.
What the heck was that, man?
Man, Israel's pumped. He's gonna smash this guy.
Yeah, he's pissed. I'm telling you, at the
Oh,
conference,
my God.
I've never seen Israel so pissed. And it was really against Strickland. But still, man, he was like, he didn't like
yeah, he's
to
not
be
so
made
pissed.
fun of.
He's not so pissed at Strickland anymore. Strickland went to sleep
No,
tonight.
Man, big time.
Did Jessica Rose come out to Shawn Michaels? Maybe. It's possible. People have used wrestling music before. Tom Lawler, when he used to fight in the UFC before he was a pro wrestler, he came out dressed as Hulk Hogan with the Real American music and everything.
Wow. Well, Kobe
Yeah.
Covington.
Kobe Covington came out to Real American too, right? Or
No,
Kurt
Kurt
Angle.
Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle's music. You're right, yeah.
Look at that. Israel 6'4", and you got Jared at 5'11". And Jared was fighting at heavyweight at one point.
Wow.
That's a lot. He was a heavyweight and then he went down to light heavyweight, and here he is today. I mean, this guy's gone down a lot, Johnny. But the thing is that he wasn't that great in like heavy and light. We'll see what he does. Mind you, now he's 5-1. You know. But man, Israel is just a beast, man. He's a tower.
Yeah, Israel Adesanya.
I mean,
is something else. Like, there are fighters, and then there are generational talents, and he's a generational talent. Like, he's something else, man. Like, there are really good champions and stuff, and then there's Israel Adesanya. He's one of the all-time greats. He's special. He's different.
He's like a carbon copy in a sense of Anderson Silva.
But younger.
But younger. And actually probably more skills than Anderson in a sense, which is crazy to say.
But not just I'm saying younger now. Like, obviously, he's a younger man. They were born, apart. But like when Anderson started his run, he was like in his mid-30s. Israel started his run in his late 20s.
It's crazy.
So his run at middleweight could be way longer and way more dominant than Anderson's, which is crazy. But he does seem like new Anderson at middleweight.
Yeah.
But that Pereira guy, man, if Pereira's next,
could be dangerous.
Watch out. That could be a real dangerous fight for Adesanya. Because what's Adesanya going to do? He's not going to wrestle him. He's going to kickbox him. That's his style. And he already lost twice at kickboxing against him. So
and the thing is, there's no height advantage. They're both 6'4".
Yeah, they're both super lanky and stuff. Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, they have very similar body types.
But Israel's got way more MMA experience. I think that's the fight. If Israel can get through Cannonier, which we think he can, but we can't discount Cannonier, he's a man in front of him, and he's got mad power, so he's real dangerous. Plus 400 the underdog, though. Not many people giving him a chance. But I think if Israel gets past this guy, he goes after Pereira. It's Pereira next, and that'll be big
Jared's
time.
Doing his Wing Chun, man. He's doing his Kung Fu.
Is that what that is?
Yep. He's doing his Bruce Lee. I'm ready to fight.
He's showing him his hands.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight.
These are my weapons. I am coming for you.
And I'm going to crush you.
I like how he did that, how he showed Israel his hands, and he's like, look at these hands. You're going to get these hands.
Man, Israel is always focused. He's lasered-eyed on him, and it's going to be scary. But you know what? Anything can happen, right?
This has been a crazy pay-per-view.
Thing is, though, with Israel and Anderson had some of the most incredible finishes ever. Fighting.
I know, listen, his grappling was phenomenal. If you remember the fight with Chael Sonnen, I mean, Anderson was losing that fight, and in the last minute, he managed to submit him, with two different techniques. It was crazy.
Right. Yeah, I think John's right. Anderson was better.
I don't.
Israel's really good, but I think Anderson, peak Anderson, was better.
I don't know, man.
Better jiu-jitsu.
He came back against Chael.
Yeah.
He came back against Chael.
Yeah, he
smashed Chael.
But yeah. I think Israel has something. He has an edge, man. He just has that edge, and he's beat Anderson Silva too.
Yeah, but that was later Anderson Silva.
Yeah, but
it's
still
not fair.
Yeah, I know, but still, Anderson Silva is still boxing today. I mean, the guy's he's a combat artist, man. He doesn't care. He still beat Anderson.
Oh, I love seeing Triple H there. I wrestled Nick Khan is sitting next to Pat McAfee. There's Nick Khan.
Wow.
Nick Khan is there.
There we go, guys.
I saw that. Wouldn't be surprised if the Undertaker's there.
They would have shown him at this point.
Yeah, they probably would have.
Well, or he could have walked out with Israel, That would have been cool.
Yeah, they didn't show Nick Khan. They're like, hey, there's Vince, Triple H, Stephanie, Pat McAfee. Who's that guy? Who cares? We don't know who that guy is. But WWE people know. That's Nick Khan. Interesting to see them all there taking in the fight.
Again,
I wrestled Undertaker many times. I'll take you out, Israel Adesanya, with the pedigree. He would, too. Triple H over Israel Adesanya, easily. He outweighs about 150 pounds, too.
Wow.
Hopefully WWE talks to him after the show.
To Israel?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if they could have him on, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah. He's a great personality. Israel Adesanya in WWE would be great.
And he's very acrobatic, man. Remember, they stopped him from doing his flips before he got into the octagon. I mean, the guy has.
He's a hell of an athlete.
Yeah.
Nice little leg kick from Cannonier. Israel kind of feeling him out, searching the distance,
cutting those angles, and just throwing the shots.
Oh, nice little teep kick to the body from Cannonier. Acme Toon surprised that Vince is there. I'm surprised, too. You don't see Vince McMahon at a lot of public events.
And he was all smiles, man.
Yeah.
He was like happy to be there. Screw the WWE. Let me go to the UFC.
Well, he doesn't get out much.
He was happy.
He doesn't.
He wanted to get shown. There's no question.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice kick by Israel.
Yeah. Nice little head kick from Israel. But Israel's got to be cautious, because Cannonier's got that serious power.
Yeah, he's got that punch.
I don't know why Pat McAfee has a neck brace on.
Weak neck? I don't know.
Is he trying to get out of his match with Baron Corbin at SummerSlam? Did something happen to him at Money in the Bank?
He's training, got injured possibly.
It's weird.
Nice body kick by Israel.
Yeah.
Right on the money.
Halfway through the first round. Still real cautious on both sides. Israel being careful. Ooh, nice little body kick from Israel. Oh, nice jab.
Straight down the middle, man.
Yeah,
Boom.
that speed from Adesanya, the timing.
Have you seen, that's the thing with Israel. His speed and timing is incredible. I mean, doing some of the exercises that he does by, I think it was grabbing a bottle or something like that in training. The guy's hands are so fast, man. Like, snatch the bottle. He's incredible, man. Like Bruce Lee speed kind of thing.
What I like about Israel is that he's fully committed to MMA. He's all the way in it.
Yeah.
I watch his YouTube channel. He does the vlogs about just him watching the fights, and you just see him, and it's just videos of him watching the UFC events every weekend and giving his picks and giving his
amazing,
analysis. Like, this guy is fully invested in the sport. He's training. He's watching the sport. He loves this. This is who he is.
Yeah, and he knows.
When somebody is fully committed like that, with that level of talent, with that level of everything that he possesses, the natural abilities and the skill and the technique and the experience, like, this guy he's going to be really hard to stop.
And that's the thing. He watches all divisions of fighters,
Yeah,
and
he's
it's
well aware.
We know some fighters, sometimes they come to, interviews, and they have no idea, some of the fighters in other divisions, and even in their own division at times, they're like, who's that guy again, whatever. It's like, are you joking, dude? Did you see
say,
that guy?
Who do you want to fight next? And they'll say, I don't know, whoever, I'm not really sure, whoever's there. But Israel knows exactly
he likes the sport,
landscape.
Man.
Yeah, you could tell he's into the sport. He's not just good at it, he likes it.
Yeah, he just doesn't study his own tapes against the fighters. He studies everybody, man.
Yeah. He's a student of the game.
Whoa, that just sailed over Jared's head, man. That could have been dangerous.
Oh, nice little jab from Adesanya again.
Close first round.
It's close in the sense that not much has happened, but I don't know if Cannonier has landed anything.
Yeah, he's throwing some kicks, but other than that, I mean, Israel has just got him with jabs.
Like, Israel has not beat him
crosses,
up in this round.
Kicks, no.
But Cannonier has not really done anything. He hasn't been able to land much of anything.
He's afraid. You can see that he's very cautious in trying to get in. With the leg reach of Israel, it's dangerous, man. And the way Israel is able to cut the angles, man, it opens up for a lot of interesting things. Yeah, Israel got this round, but he really was looking to see what the game plan of Jared is. That's the guy. He's a tactician, and that's the thing. He's going to look at the second round, and it's going to be a different approach.
I don't like my prediction of Adesanya by knockout in round 2 right now, though. I'll tell you that much.
Listen, it could happen,
He didn't do enough damage in the first round to put him away in the second. But you never know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it ends here in the second round.
No,
I still think Israel will wind up putting him away, but Cannonier fought a way more cautious first round than I expected him to fight.
And that's what I was thinking when this on Thursday, when I said I think Israel is probably going to go past the third to win this fight. Between the third and fourth is where he's going to get the stoppage. Because you got to be careful with Jared. You got to wear him down in the first couple of rounds because of that power punch. And here he is doing his breathing. And here we go. Round 2 starts.
Here we go. Cannonier and Adesanya. It occurs to me, too, about Vince McMahon attending the UFC. Like, why wouldn't he? It's not like he can ever make it to a UFC show. This is the one opportunity that these people have to actually go to a UFC event. You know, they're usually busy, not in the same town, but they happen to be in the same town. Money in the Bank's over. Why not move over to the UFC? It's.
I think it's cool that.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that top brass is able to come and enjoy another organization. You know, and it makes it more fun.
What was that? A little confusion there from Adesanya, kind of looking at the ref like
an eye poke or something?
Maybe Cannonier was saying there was an eye poke, but Herb Dean told him to keep fighting.
Man, like Israel throws these power like roundhouse kicks that eventually are going to get on its mark.
Yeah, if Cannonier doesn't have his defense as sharp,
he's in trouble.
Yeah. Cannonier's having trouble
close, though.
breaking through the reach, getting on the inside, you know? Yeah, it's close, but...
Oh, there you go.
Nice little...
Yeah.
Cannonier
That's the
went
power
for a
of
kick.
Israel's leg, man.
Cannonier went for a kick, and Israel... Oh, that was a nice punch from Adesanya. Nice left hand.
Find his mark.
Yep.
Could we see it? Could we see the Adesanya knockout in the second round? That'd be massive. That'd be insane.
Well, you know what, Dave? He can do it, man. He's throwing the elbows now. He's
I think there was.
What's happening?
There may have been
below the belt.
There may have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
A slight groin shot from Adesanya and a little warning, but Cannonier was all right.
I think it was just it looked bad.
Oh, nice.
A little leg kick from Adesanya. Cannonier fires back with the right hand. Cannonier's got Adesanya against the fence now, but I don't know. Adesanya seems like he's baiting him in for something. He's letting him punch himself out, I think, a little bit. He's hitting a lot of air.
Oh, Jared threw a nice kick there.
Yeah, Adesanya blocked it, though. Pretty good. Yeah, Adesanya's punches are stinging. You could tell every time he lands them, it's the precision. He's hitting him right in the eye.
And
Cannonier just wiped his eye.
Yeah.
That last one hurt. Quick little jabs from Adesanya are sharp.
Who are they showing on the right?
They're showing Alex Pereira because he's watching the fight, and he just won tonight, and he might be next. Oh, nice 1-2 from Adesanya.
Ooh. Cannonier came back, though.
Yeah, he didn't land anything. He just kind of pressed forward.
Cannonier has to be careful. He has this like open hand like defense, which is going to catch him. I don't know if he wanted to go for the takedown there, but yeah, he's got to be careful because Israel could throw that high knee, man, and it's lights out.
You can tell, though, Israel's respecting his power, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If you don't,
that's
could
why
be a short night.
That's why, Johnny, I was saying, like, Israel has, like, a great fighting IQ, man. He's not going to just come in and brawl. He's going to just chop the tree till he knows he can do what he needs to do and then knock him out. And he's doing that right now, just piecing him. You see how he's changing his, like, his angles? See that elbow? And that's the thing, man. He's going to start throwing all kinds of stuff.
Oh, nice right hand from Adesanya.
He's definitely got this round so far.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Another eye poke?
Oh, a little eye poke from Adesanya.
Let's not do another one, man. No contest bullshit.
If he loses a point, that's bad.
Timeout. He's not going to lose a point. Not for that.
No. I mean, if he continuously does it, yes, but...
Didn't you already get a warning, though? Like,
yeah, but you get like a million warnings in MMA. Warnings mean nothing.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on the fight, but they usually mean nothing, right?
No, man. The only time, I think it was with the Bilal fight where he lost a point.
And then rarely lose a point for stuff. It's so rare.
He's trying to buy a bit of time, too,
He's ready to go. He doesn't need the
doctor.
The doctor. He wants to keep fighting. So Cannonier's all right. Thankfully, we don't have a no contest like we did earlier tonight in the Munoz O'Malley fight with an eye poke. Oh. This fight goes on here.
Israel's pissed now. Don't stop the fight.
Well, he's only got a couple seconds left here. He's got to pour it on.
Well, he's won this round pretty clearly.
Well, if you're going to get that finish, he needs to pour it on here.
Yeah, I don't think Israel is going to get the finish here in the second round.
He's doing okay, though.
Oh, yeah, he's doing real well. I mean, he could, but it's unlikely. 20 seconds left here. But Adesanya is definitely winning this fight. He's in the lead, and Cannonier is not able to find much of anything. Cannonier has not landed anything that's put Israel in danger. And he seems frustrated.
And he's grimacing every time, like, Israel throws a...
Oh, nice 1-2 from Adesanya.
Every
Cannonier tried to fire back, but Israel was not there.
What happened?
Some words.
What did he try to do there?
I think...
What happened there?
I think
shots after the...
I don't think that was a punch. I think that was kind of like a, like
a tap, like good round.
But
that's what I thought.
But Adesanya didn't see it coming, so he thought maybe it was like a punch.
Punch, yeah.
But I don't think it was a punch. I think it was just a tap as the round was ending.
Yeah,
like,
he's kind of walking away,
Yeah.
Let's see.
But Adesanya, for me, is up 20-18. He's got the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. And that's what I'm trying to say is, like, every punch or every kick, you can see, like, the Jared, like, grimacing. Like, it's taking a toll. And like I said, the 3rd or 4th round is where I predicted the stoppage.
Israel Adesanya by knockout is still my prediction, but round 2 didn't happen. But Jared Cannonier is playing a little bit more defensive than I expected in this fight. He's not looking for the kill as much as
he's being cautious,
you might have thought.
Look, he knows, man, what's in store for him. So he's being cautious as well. He's fighting a smart fight for his, for tonight.
Yeah.
But to be honest, man, he's
way behind right now after 2 rounds.
So he's going to have to open up, which is going to put him in a position.
That's it. I think if he does open up, he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't open up, he's just going to tire out, and eventually he's going to be in trouble too.
Hey, did you see that axe kick by Israel? Nice.
I think if you're Cannonier, you got to open up because at least it gives you a chance to win. If you keep playing this defensive kind of technical game, you're not going to win with Israel Adesanya. You got to make it ugly. You got to make it ugly. You got to make it a fight. You got to make it a brawl. Otherwise, you're going to lose.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're just going to tire out and keep getting chopped down. So Cannonier needs to come in and pressure. But I think if he does that, he's going to get caught. And he knows it. And, it's easy for me to say that sitting here watching the fight. I'm not Jared Cannonier. I'm not the guy who's risking getting knocked unconscious if I do open up and pressure. You know what I'm saying?
But I was just
easier said than done.
I was looking at the strike totals. I mean,
I think we lost Johnny.
Johnny, what's up, man? Johnny Freeze.
Johnny froze out. I think he'll be back. We lost Johnny for a second. He'll be back.
Come back, Johnny.
But, yeah, it's way easier said than done to kind of open up and look for the finish.
But you're looking at the body strikes.
Here.
They were even. Head and leg strikes, I mean, it's going to Israel, but body strikes, they were both even at 8 at the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, but the head and leg count too.
Yeah.
Those punches count too.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying, body strikes. I mean, Jared is still, on pace. Johnny, you there?
Johnny, you froze out.
I'm here. I'm back.
What happened, bud? Did you pay your bills?
I had to take a pee. I had to take a pee break, actually.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah.
I know, man. I know how you feel. I had
You
to
just
do one, too. Dave gave me some strong coffee there, man. Whew.
You're welcome.
The fight isn't over yet, though.
No, man. There's still a lot.
No, there's a lot to go. And, 2 rounds isn't enough to win the fight. If you want to win a decision, you need to win at least 3. And right now, this is a close 3rd round. Here's Cannonier pressing forward, looking for a takedown.
He wants that takedown.
Pushing Adesanya up against the fence. This is where he wants the fight to be.
Yep.
In the clinch, against the fence, landing punches.
Oh, he's throwing
hooking
those
one of the legs, looking for a takedown. Adesanya defends a takedown, circles away. That was a big move for the champion.
And that's the best it's going to get for Jared there.
I think he may have. That was an explosion to do that.
Yeah,
and he looks tired after that.
Yeah, he's tired.
You see him?
That's what I'm saying. He gave his best, and now it's over.
Oh, now he's in big trouble.
Yeah.
Adesanya's starting to land some shots. He recognizes that was a big explosion, too.
Sure. He's going for, broke, man. He has no choice. But good for him. He tried, man.
Yeah.
But you can't keep Israel down.
Israel slipped right out of that takedown attempt. Single leg? No, thank you. Cannonier looks slower after that, too. Oh, spinning back fist that's nowhere near him. Oh, there's Israel with the jab.
Oh, this might go to the decision, it looks like.
It might. I mean, we got still 2 more rounds after this to play with, so we'll see. Ooh. Nice little head kick from Adesanya. Didn't quite get through.
1, 2, 3,
but
it got on the mark.
It was the end of the punch combo. The punches landed. The head kick was a little punctuation.
Oh, here we go.
Cannonier with a clinch up against the fence, too. This has been the closest round for Cannonier, I think.
Yeah.
This has been his best round of the fight. He may be winning this round.
He's been aggressive.
Yeah, it's been close. This has been a good round for Cannonier. Big comeback round. He needed this one, and he's getting it. But I'm not sure if he has it. You know what I mean? Right now, he's leading in significant strikes in this round, according to the counter, 15-12. He's controlling Israel against the fence. This might be Cannonier's round. And if he wins this round, like, okay, 4 and 5, up for grabs, we got a fight going. I think you got to score the first 2 for Adesanya, and this third round is looking Cannonierish. Cannonier continues to push Adesanya against the fence.
I know you feel Israel first round, no doubt, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone scores it the other way for Cannonier.
Whoa. I would be, but yeah. You never know.
No, I wouldn't be after I've seen some of the things.
Yeah.
You guys are very upset a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. Look, that was a closer round, man. The best round for Jared.
Very close round.
But
it was... Yeah, I don't know. I think Cannonier won the third, but Adesanya's had some good moments, too.
So Cannonier's eye's a little messed up.
Yeah. His right eye a little bit swollen.
Yep.
Oh, this is interesting now. This is getting a little tense here because the first 2 I felt like Israel had, but now that third round got a little bit closer, maybe went to Cannonier. We go into the championship rounds now, and I think it's anybody's game. Cannonier's putting out a pretty good performance. A lot more gas in the tank late in the fight than I expected here from him. Nice stuff from Jared Cannonier. He's hanging in there with the champion Adesanya. 4th round coming up. Here we go.
Good chance this might decide the fight here.
This is a big round.
Back here.
What's that?
Cannonier comes back in this round.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then, hey, that 5th round's going to be crazy.
Yeah. It's going to be hard. I mean, Israel is already, like, picking him apart.
Oh, nice jab from Adesanya. Looked like that pushed Cannonier back a little bit. Those jabs from Adesanya, they've been very effective. He's finding the mark. Cannonier does look a little slower here in the 4th. He's been fighting for a while. Adesanya looks good.
Circling.
Yeah, his movement seems a little bit better right now.
Jared just wants to get into the clinch.
Jared wants to get in close, and that's what he has to do. Oh, nice body kick from Adesanya with a 1-2 punch combination. Nice combo from the champion Adesanya. Cannonier with a leg kick that looked like it had nothing on it.
This is it, man.
I don't think the legs are there anymore. The hands are still powerful with the big muscles on them, but Cannonier looks like he's running out of options here. Oh, he just pushes Israel away, like, please get away from me. That's not what you do when you're in a real, like that's what you do when you're desperate. Oh, nice punch from Adesanya.
Full mentality.
Yeah, Cannonier went for a spinning something, but just kind of fell into the fence. Cannonier looks significantly slower in this round. Maybe he shouldn't have sat down on that stool because it looked like he got up and just kind of got like, oh.
I got to do this.
Low body kick from Cannonier. That was good.
Come on, Israel. My over-under, man. Let's do it.
Oh, Cannonier now going for the clinch, pushing him against the fence again. I think he's doing this less to take advantage and more to rest.
Yeah, more than anything.
At this point, it looks like he's just resting. He's not doing much of anything from the clinch, but he's holding him.
Yeah, that's
And look, he can't do much. Israel steps away, and Cannonier doesn't really make a move. You know, he just kind of stands there.
He's starting to gas, man.
Yeah, I think so. He's getting tired. And you can't blame him. He's fighting at a high output, high level, fourth round of a championship fight against Adesanya. You're supposed to be tired. But if you get too tired.
So yeah.
Huh?
Used to be a heavyweight, so.
Used to be a heavyweight.
He's a big guy, too. He's got big muscles, carries a lot of weight there. I'm sure the cut is not easy for him to 185.
But he's doing okay, considering.
Oh, he's looking really good.
Yeah, but do you think he's winning?
No. I don't think he's winning this round. This has been mostly Adesanya.
Yeah.
This feels like the first and second rounds.
Yeah. And
Cannonier's chasing, but he's not landing.
No. He's throwing, but nothing's getting through.
I feel like Cannonier came out and gave everything he had in that third round. Looked good. Managed to just win it, but I don't think he's got that much left in the gas tank after putting out that many explosive shots in the third.
So you're saying he gassed himself in the third?
I think he knew that he needed to win that third, and he did everything he could, and maybe he doesn't have that much left to win the fourth like he won the third, you know? Sometimes when you put the pedal to the metal in the third, you can't do that all fight. Adesanya 18-11 right now, significant strikes in the fourth round. Cannonier 19-13 in the third. That was the only round, according to these numbers, where Cannonier won in the significant strikes, the third round. But right now, Cannonier's been pushing Adesanya up against the fence for a while.
But that's all he's doing.
But hasn't done anything with it, and Adesanya's just kind of throwing punches to him. Cannonier looks like he's just hugging him and resting.
Yeah, just holding and praying, man. That's what it is. Hoping to get to the fifth.
Oh, man, he looks tired. He's backing away from Adesanya.
Yeah, look, there's not much time left in this round. I thought Israel would close it up here, but it might happen in the fifth.
He doesn't have to.
No, that's it.
I think Israel Adesanya has won this fight as long as he wins one more round.
You see how
I don't even think he needs to win this next round. I think he's won 3 rounds.
Yeah, but the thing is that like Jared's going to come out like for the kill here, man. He's going to throw even more than he did in the third.
He has to do everything he can.
Yeah, he has no choice now. But the thing is that he went to his corner. He was like hanging off the octagon with his mouth open and tongue sticking out, man. This guy is. Look at his breathing, how heavy it is. It's going to be tough. But you know what? He's going to the fifth with Israel, so.
We've always talked about puncher's chance, so.
Yeah, everybody can have a puncher's chance. You're right, Johnny. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to throw the big blows now, but he's committing himself in the fifth for sure. Israel's going to look. I thought Israel would be able to stop him, like in the third or fourth.
He still could.
Yeah, he could still stop him in the fifth. Jared's trying to grab his breathing there. But he's breathing heavy, man. And
Cannonier's corner telling him he's down 3 rounds to 1.
Yeah,
I think he is.
Yeah, I think
they're right.
It's going to be a long fifth for him, man. If his spirit doesn't break in the fifth, it's going to go to a decision.
But, you know, the first round was kind of tight. The third round was Cannonier's. Israel still needs to do everything he can to win this fifth round.
Jared's going to throw, like, heavy punches now, man. Like, he's going to throw, like, the big bombs. And
you never know about judges, too. Israel needs to win this round.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Doug wants to see a finish. I do, too.
Yep.
Let's see a finish. I think Israel can pour it on and put him away.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little jabs from Adesanya.
Well, like you said, Cannonier's got to do something. It feels like he's just kind of waiting for a moment. It's not coming, though.
No. He's trying to find that place to land the big shot, and Israel's not giving him that opening.
Oh, he's just like...
Nice jab from Adesanya, and the leg kick.
The kicks, the punches now, man, are just coming in.
Oh, because he's...
Look at that. He couldn't even go into a body lock or a clinch at that point. He was just too tired. He just stepped away, man.
He looks slow. He's just like a slowly moving target for Adesanya at this point.
Yeah, here we go. And Israel's
nice little elbow.
Yep. And Israel looks good, man.
Yeah, he's moving well.
Yep. He's circling, cutting the angles, and boom.
Ooh. Wow, that was a great shot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice punch from Adesanya. Oh, nice leg kick from Adesanya.
Almost swept him there.
Yeah, buckled the leg of Cannonier. That was nice. 3 minutes now left in the fifth and final. Cannonier's not able to find his shots. This seems like another Adesanya round so far, but still a lot of time left in the final round.
Well, you got to give Cannonier credit. Like, you didn't think he'd make it this far, so.
No, I did not. He fought a way more tactical fight against Adesanya than I thought he would. I thought he'd come in and be more aggressive.
Right.
But in the end, maybe that would have been a better tactic for him, because when he was more aggressive in the third, he had success. Maybe if he started the fight looking for the kill right away,
Yep.
maybe he would have had more success early on, hurt Adesanya. Now he's looking for a takedown with 2 minutes left to go in this round. If he gets it, gets on top, and lands some shots, he could steal this round. This is big. Cannonier pushing Adesanya up against the fence, looking for the clinch, trying to trip him down for the takedown, but Adesanya is very aware.
Yeah.
And Adesanya is right in front of his corner, too. They're giving him instructions. This could be interesting going to the judges, though. You never know.
Yeah.
Because there's been some tight rounds. Round 1 could be tight. Round 3 was tight. This fifth round now is kind of... I don't think Cannonier's winning, but I'm not a judge.
We've seen crazy decisions, so yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be hard to give it to Jared at this point. I mean, it's
usually
not...
see crazy decisions against the champion, though. You know what I mean? Like, he's the champion. He's a huge favorite.
And he's winning, man.
And he's winning. If it goes to Cannonier, it would be really surprising. Cannonier looking hard for that single leg takedown now. But Adesanya is defending well, looking for a guillotine to get Cannonier off of him, and he does. It's going to be
a long minute for Jared, man.
He's got a minute left, and now Israel. Oh, nice straight right from Adesanya.
Adesanya wants to put him away now, man.
It staggered Cannonier for a second, but now Cannonier rushing hard on Adesanya, trying to get one final push. Landed a good right hand.
Yeah,
but Adesanya clinching him up.
He's going for broke, man.
He is, man. And that was a significant punch. Now he's pushing him against the fence. Oh, nice knee from Cannonier.
Oh, what a kick
from Adesanya.
Jesus.
Oh, boy. 30 seconds left in the fight. Nice 1-2 from Adesanya.
Jared is tired, man.
And another one. They're showing 21-16 significant strikes for Adesanya in the fifth. It's been close. Only 5 strikes technically are separating them right now.
Ooh, 6-7 now.
Yeah, nice couple shots from Adesanya. Nice leg kick. Okay, close fifth, but I think Adesanya won it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Adesanya won 4 out of 5 rounds for me. I got 1, 2, 4, 5 Israel Adesanya. We'll see what the judges think.
I wouldn't be surprised they scored 3-2, but I think Israel still won.
It's hard to see a second round win for Jared. I don't see it, Johnny, honestly.
The first round, not the second.
No, the first was like it was all Israel. There's no way, man. Just on the strike. count and everything, man. There was no way Jared won that first.
I'd say 1, 2, 4, 5 Adesanya. We'll see what the judges give
They
him.
might have even given him the third. I think it could come down to unanimous, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to say, did Jared win that third? He did better, but I don't think it was enough for him to win that round.
Well, if you do better, doesn't that mean?
If I knew better?
If you knew better. I thought you said he did.
Butter.
He might have done better.
Did I know butter?
What?
Listen, man, I think Israel won all 5 rounds.
1 in the morning now.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, my God.
We've been doing morning, man, from morning to morning, bud.
Yeah, morning to morning.
And it's actually Uncle Ben's and Lucy's birthday, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday to my brother
birthday.
to
Lucy.
Lucy, I'll keep him as long as I can, and then I'll ship him back home to you. She's like, keep him late tonight.
Hopefully she's asleep.
Yeah.
Nah, man, she's listening to the show for sure.
Yeah, I think she's had enough of you.
What?
She doesn't need to hear you when you're not around. It's a
Israel
nice break.
seems pretty confident here.
Yeah, for sure, man. Honestly,
He should win.
yeah,
I think Cannonier knows he's lost.
yeah. He did. He fought a good fight, but not enough to win it. I don't think he won any round, in my opinion. The third went to Israel.
There you go. Israel Adesanya should take home the victory here. Let's see what they say.
What's this? Nope.
I don't know. Here's Bruce Buffer going to give us the scores.
Come on, Brucey.
$49-46, $49-46, $50-45. The winner by unanimous decision. And still, UFC middleweight champion Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Patrick wins his money.
Patrick only bet on Volkanovski.
Pay attention. You didn't go with Israel as well?
Team Dave.
Team Dave wins the money.
Once again. Team Dave. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I'm...
Cha-ching at bet99.com.
I am crushing it these days.
That was pretty
impressive,
impressive,
I don't know what
dude.
to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
8-fight parlay, man, and it came in.
Yeah, and my 8-fight parlay came in, and the 5-fight parlay that I gave you on Thursday night show came in as well, minus the Munoz no contest, which is a push on your card, so it doesn't really matter. But we got Barberena, Pereira, Volkanovski, and Adesanya coming through for another clean sweep on the Team Dave parlay. Team Dave, So let's go. Let's make some money.
What's Israel saying?
Second most title fights in UFC middleweight history.
Israel is thanking Cannonier for the fight.
Listen, man, he's at number 7.
Talking about his game plan.
Anderson Silva at 11.
He said that they had a good game plan. He's complimenting Cannonier on the good fight. What a fight. What a performance.
What's he saying?
From Adesanya. Oh. Wow. Adesanya talking about Pereira. He wants him next.
Whoa.
Wow.
Fighting words, man.
Adesanya wants Pereira next. He wants revenge.
He says this is not kickboxing.
This is not kickboxing.
He's right.
You're going to get frozen. Wow. Israel Adesanya, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world. Wait a second. I lost Johnny.
Johnny, what's
Sorry,
up,
Johnny.
man?
I made you disappear.
That was his family there.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Wow.
Nigerian champion, man. He fought great, man, tonight.
Yeah, I thought he had a really good performance. I mean, Jared Cannonier came in and fought a really good fight, a really smart game plan against Israel Adesanya, and Israel did what he needed to do to walk out the champion. Jared Cannonier is very dangerous, and he fought like a really good fight. That was one of the most impressive Cannonier performances I've ever seen.
Well, he's 5-1 coming into this fight, eh, Dave? So, I mean, it's no joke.
At middleweight. No,
yeah,
he's run through everybody at middleweight. He's legit. He's very tough. And, you know, he was sharp tonight. He was sharp.
Yep.
But Israel was just better. You know, I think that was the best version of Jared Cannonier that we've ever seen. But Israel Adesanya is good enough to handle him because he is one of the greatest middleweights of all time, one of the greatest fighters we've ever seen in the UFC, and that was another solid performance from Israel. I'm seeing some people not happy with the fight, thought it was boring, whatever, but
look,
I thought Israel came through and delivered a performance he needed to, and it was really, it was a very technical fight, and a lot of people want to see knockouts, but you're not going to get a knockout every time. I thought Israel did well, and Cannonier, Israel did well with the openings that Cannonier gave him. I don't think Cannonier gave him a ton of openings to exploit, and Israel did what he needed to do to win. Yeah,
he was playing like very conservative in pretty much all the rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows who he's up against. He's up against Israel, who's like dangerous at every turn. So, you've got that power punch, and that's your moneymaker. You got to use it when necessary. But the thing is that you got to get into that pocket. You got a guy who's 6'4" with like a reach that is like ridiculous. Look, he did well, Jared, but really he did well because he stayed more defensive than anything. He didn't take a big punishment because he didn't really commit at all. There was no real commitments, even in the clinch. I mean, it was like really like hold and pray and please, like, wear it down and maybe I can get something.
Yeah.
He couldn't get that takedown, and there's no way.
He wasn't really chasing the takedown. The clinch was more about recovery, I think.
More than anything. But you know what? It was a nice fight, and you know what? It was a technical fight on Israel's part, and that's what we saw with George. And a lot of people complaining about how George fought, and he fought a boring fight and whatnot. But George goes in there to win in the strategy that's in front of him. And a lot of times it's not about flash, and we're not going to see like that Cowboy Cerrone, or we're going to see that Clay Guida kind of fights where they come in and they throw out everything, man. The Diaz fights where it doesn't matter, man. Whatever happens, happens. That's why these guys are champions for the longest run. He's got 7 like defenses. Anderson Silva is at 11. We're going to see Israel probably break that record.
And I think you're right, about something about George and a lot of the fighters, you want to go in there and take very little damage.
Yep.
Israel Adesanya just fought one of the most powerful punchers, dangerous guys in the middleweight division, fought him for 25 minutes, won, landed a bunch of shots, and walked out without a scratch on him.
And don't forget, this guy was a heavyweight. He went from heavyweight down to light heavyweight, but down to get the middle.
He's so dangerous. He's so dangerous at middleweight. He's one of the most powerful guys in the division. Israel beat him 5 rounds. He's not cut. He's got nothing.
Zero,
he took
man.
no damage, and that's the key to being a champion and being a long-lasting champion is winning fights, taking no damage, stacking those W's, stacking the paychecks, and being unstoppable and undeniable. And that's what Israel Adesanya is.
Yep.
Unstoppable, undeniable, because he's on Team Dave, and that's what Team Dave is.
Well said. Well
unstoppable.
said, Dave. Super Dave.
We are undeniable. Huge payoff for
Number
Team
1.
Dave tonight. Another victory. The plus 29.95 parlay comes through. Team Dave, let's win some money. I'm going to give you more winning picks on Thursday night. We are killing it, loving it, and having a great time. I want to thank everybody for joining us here live tonight, be it for the WWE Money in the Bank stuff, for the UFC 276 stuff, or both. I appreciate you coming on. It was great to have Johnny North on a UFC pay-per-view watch-along and the Money in the Bank stuff. So
Johnny would smash that Theory guy down at the WWE. I know it. Johnny, smash him, man.
Yes. I'm
serious, man.
Great to see Johnny. Thank you to Patrick C. Hamilton. You're the Super Chat leader of the night. Thank you to Doug Hepburn dropping a Super Chat as well. Thank you to Harold Schneider for buying those memberships for the people.
Thank you,
Harold Schneider gifting memberships to the Ringside Report universe. Thank you, Harold. And very much appreciate all the support and everybody tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. We are all over the place. Man. And, of course, at ringsidereport.net. I'll be back here on Thursday night with Freddie and AJ to break down UFC Vegas 58, Rafael Dos Anjos versus Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's going down next Saturday, and I will have some winning picks for next week. There's a guy named Nurmagomedov fighting next week. Probably going to pick him to win. Although he's fighting Douglas Silva de Andrade, who's also pretty good too. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But we'll do some research, and we'll give you the picks Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Ringside Report MMA. Team Dave is on a hot streak. 2 weeks in a row, I've given you winning parlays, and I'm going to give you another one this week. And then, of course, Johnny and I will be back Friday night with Wrestling Uncensored. And we got a lot of pro wrestling to talk about. No pay-per-views for a while, though. A little break. Well, I guess SummerSlam's in a few weeks, so we're on the road to SummerSlam. That's right. So Johnny and I will be back Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, after SmackDown, and AJ and I will be back Thursday night at 8 p.m. for Ringside Report MMA. And that's it. Thanks, everybody. We love you. This has been the UFC 276 Watch-Along. Congratulations to all the winners tonight, to Israel Adesanya, to Alex Volkanovski, to Alex Pereira, to Brian Barberena, and to Liv Morgan for her big win over Ronda Rousey. I don't know if anybody got a bigger win than Liv Morgan tonight, beating Ronda Rousey. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you again real soon right here on the Ringside Report Network.
Please join in and give your support to Ringside Report Network. We've been providing expert coverage and commentary on both pro wrestling and MMA for over 15 years. Go to ringsidereport.net/support to find out more ways to support the channel.